All right, thank you very much. Good evening, everybody. Welcome once again to Wiseman Field. Tonight for Homecoming 2021 here for the Torrington Trailblazers as they put their unbeaten conference season on the line here tonight against the Newcastle Dogies. Newcastle been on a little bit of a run themselves. The Dogies, owners of 2 straight wins the last couple of weeks over Tongue River and Glenrock. So the Dogies come in to tonight's game at 2-3 overall. The Blazers at 4-2, and of course, as we said, 4-0 in conference play. Torrington, huge winners last week in unbelievable fashion, a double overtime effort over Bighorn. It was a pass from Bo Bivens in that double overtime session to Bryce Hager that won it for the Blazers as they defeat Bighorn 42-35. Newcastle winners last week on the road in Glenrock 25-6. So it's Newcastle and Torrington here tonight. Big thanks to our Blazer sports boosters bringing you tonight and every game along this regular season that's quickly coming to an end. We're hitting the home stretch here starting tonight with 3 games left. Much more to come here on the pregame show. We'll be back here to Wiseman Field to talk to head coach of the Torrington Trailblazers, Russell Steinmetz. We'll do that after this.
This is Wade Brew, Market President with Pinnacle Bank. Pinnacle Bank has been serving the lending needs of farmers, ranchers, and commercial business owners of the Wyobraska area, where we've called home for over 100 years. Let us put our resources to work for you with local decision-making from a family-owned bank. Give us a call or visit us at www.wypinnbank.com. Pinnacle Bank, Torrington and Mitchell, the way banking should be. Member FDIC.
If you're looking for a rotor or windshield wiper motor, yeah, you'll find it at CarQuest.
Take control of car maintenance with help from Valley Motor Supply, CarQuest Auto Parts Retailer. Did you know that the average car battery lasts 5 to 7 years? Valley Motor Supply has a great selection of car batteries so you can stay on the road. Stop in at Valley Motor Supply CarQuest, your local auto parts retailer in Torrington and Lusk.
Yeah, you'll find it at CarQuest.
Back here on the pregame show as it is week number 6 and homecoming week this week for Torrington High School as they host the Newcastle Dogies. Now joined by head coach Russell Steinmetz of the Torrington Trailblazers. And man, Russell, what a game last Friday night. Your second come-from-behind victory in as many weeks. Those of us getting used to this with the Wyoming Cowboys now need to be calling you the Cardiac Blazers. This has been an amazing couple of weeks for you.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think it's just due to the maturity of so many of the skill players. A lot of them have been starting since they were sophomores, and so they just don't get rattled and just chip away at that score little by little, and then sooner or later we're on top.
I was going to say, you have to be happy, maybe not with everything, but you have to be happy with the sense of urgency that this team has, their sense of responding, that when a W or an L is on the line, they're going after that W as hard as they can.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, they sell out. They're, dig down, dig deep just for their teammates. So, they're always looking to better themselves and better the team and get that W.
I'm sure you had a good chance to watch yourself on film from last Friday night's game. What did you see in that needed to be addressed this week in practice?
One, we gave up 332 yards through the air, so that is for sure a point of emphasis this week. The week before against Upton, we gave it up a bunch on the ground. This last week gave up a bunch through the air, so hopefully able to put those two together and have, hold the Newcastle Dogies to fewer yards on the ground and fewer yards through the air. So, with the passing attack of Bighorn Rams last week, they kind of just chipped away, and all of a sudden, they were up, or they had so many yards. So, no, we're just working on our secondary, getting our eyes right. So that was a big violation with our eyes. So hopefully get those right and have a good game tonight.
Yep, and it's homecoming week. We've talked about it before. Fun for the kids, maybe not so much fun for the coaches, keeping the focus on Friday night. But how's the week going?
It hasn't been too bad. The kids, during practice, they're here, they're focused. There's so many activities that go out or go on after practice. Just hopefully they're hitting their pillow at a decent time and getting a good night's sleep.
Yeah, for sure. So your opponent tonight, Newcastle Dogies, Russell. This is a team that's improved over the last couple of years. They picked up 2 straight conference victories last 2 weeks. They're gaining confidence.
Yes, absolutely. Coach Conzelman up in Newcastle has those kids playing hard, has them believing. They have a great running attack, great passing attack. Their quarterback, number 12. So, they're pretty, yards are even through the ground or on the ground through the air. A little bit more run heavy per plays, as pretty common throughout 2A, 3A football in Wyoming. So, pretty balanced attack, and just need to attack them.
So I thought what was interesting, doesn't happen every week. You got to look at their scheme. Might not be the same players or whatever, but your JV team played a game against Newcastle JV on Monday. Does that help a little bit in getting ready for a varsity squad that weekend?
Yes, I do believe it does help. One, you get to hear a little bit of their lingo coming across the field as they're shouting stuff out, and then you just get to see how they're going to be defending certain stuff. There are some people that do a little bit different things, but what we saw Monday night against our JV or sub-varsity team is also what we've seen on film. So, it's just good to see it in action in person.
You mentioned a little bit of what Newcastle likes to do offensively. How do you attack them from an offensive standpoint? What do they like to do defensively?
So offensively, what I really would like to see is establish the line of scrimmage and be able to run the ball. We're a little thin with our backs right now, but we have several kids that we could throw back there that are eager to run the ball. We just need to have ball security, get those big run plays. I'd like to see some chunk plays on offense, some explosive plays on the ground, and then that will open up some of those passing chunks that we hope to pick up. Defensively, they're mostly run. The QB, you'll see fly sweep out of them, and then the QB will fake the fly and then keep it himself. He's a great runner, very physical kid. They did not have this kid last year, and so playing a team that didn't have their starting quarterback, and this year they do. So that's one reason why I think they're having so much success this year.
So offensively, too, it appears you dodged a major bullet with Cole Perriott back at practice this week. He appears healthy and ready to go.
Yes, Cole, just great teammate. Always here for his teammates. Anything he can do, he'll do for his team. Incredible kid, goes very hard every day. We always know Cole's going to be here and give it his all. And so I was glad that it wasn't such a nagging injury that he was going to have to be sidelined, because I think that would just hurt the kid. We have him, Kaiser Wolf. You'll see him back in the lineup tonight. I don't know how much or if all he'll play, just kind of once again game time decision. And then there's other kids that are going to be game time decisions too, with foot, with illnesses that's going through the plague in our team right now. So we'll just have to see.
Sounds like it's the middle of the season, getting ready for the stretch run kind of thing.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I'm certain there's not a whole lot of overlooking of the Dogies from what we saw between Wheatland and Burns last Friday night. That shows possibly what can happen if that's the case.
Yes, I mean, there's a movie Any Given Sunday right here in 2A football in Wyoming. I think it's Any Given Friday. So any given Friday, any team can pull up the upset, if you want to call it that. So we've got to be ready for a battle and play the full 48 minutes.
Okay, sounds good. We'll end on that. We appreciate it, Russell. Good luck tonight. Have fun. Look forward to talking with you after the game.
Thank you.
Head coach Russell Steinmetz, Torrington Trailblazers, right back here on the pregame show after this.
Feels good to be free. Free to come and go. Set your pace and choose your path. Banner Torrington Community Hospital offers new technologies, in-state specialists for the road less traveled, and the healthcare professionals you know for a familiar face along the way. Torrington Community Hospital, providing a wide breadth of care, making healthcare easier so life can be better.
We treat you like family. You're one of our own.
When it comes to putting up fences, corrals, and additional outbuildings on your farm or ranch, you can always count on Century Lumber to have on hand the materials you'll need for all kinds of projects. 3.5 by 6.5, 5 by 8, or 6 by 8 treated posts. They also carry sizes of panels and supplies for the fencing you may need to put up this year. And no matter the tank size you need for your herd, they have all sizes to choose from. They know that jobs around the farm and ranch are never ending, and that's why they're ready to help you out. Century Lumber, Torrington.
Welcome back here on the pregame show. We are several minutes away from the kickoff for Torrington and Newcastle. Well, let's take a look at some of the scores from Class 2A across the state last Friday night. It was Torrington over Bighorn, 42-35. Lovell defeated Big Piney, 28-6. Burns with a big upset over Wheatland, 18-14. Cokeville over Thermopolis, 46-12. As the Panthers keep rolling, Newcastle defeated Glenrock, as we said, 25-6. It was Lyman over Kimmerer, 51-8. Mountain View blanked Pinedale, 57-0. And Upton Sundance with a big win over Tongue River, 34-15. So the standings look this way in Class 2A East. With that Burns defeat of Wheatland, Torrington sits all alone in first place in the conference at 4-0. The Blazers 4-2 overall. Second is Wheatland, 3-1 in conference, 4-1 overall. And a log jam at third between Upton, Sundance, Bighorn, Burns, and Newcastle. All teams 2-2 in conference play, fighting for those last couple of playoff spots over the last 2 or 3 weeks of the season. The Patriots are 3-2 overall. All the other teams 2-3. Tongue River next at 1-3 and 2-3 overall. Glenrock winless in conference play at 0-4. And the Herders are 1-4 overall. Check the wildpreps.com coaches and media poll. Here for week 6. Looks this way. Lyman stays atop the rankings at number 1. And pretty much all teams move up a slot with Wheatland's loss. Torrington moves up a spot to second, Lovell up a spot to third, and Cokeville up a spot to fourth. Wheatland falls all the way from number 2 to number 5 with the loss. Games across the area tonight, there's some big ones. Glenrock on the road taking on Bighorn. Burns on the road taking on Upton Sundance. Tongue River will travel to Wheatland. Mountain View is at Big Piney. Kimmerer at Kimmerer at Cokeville, Lovell at Pinedale, and Lyman at Thermopolis. Let's check some of the stats coming into this week for both of these teams, the Blazers and the Dogies. Team rushing-wise, Torrington slowly moving up in that category over the last few weeks. They are now number 2, right behind Lovell, averaging 200 yards a game on the ground on 33 attempts a game. The Blazers have 6 rushing touchdowns. Newcastle 13th in the state at 110 yards on the ground per game. On 35 attempts, they have 4 rushing touchdowns. Passing-wise, the Blazers 4th in the state at 173 yards a game. They have 12 passing touchdowns and just 3 interceptions. Newcastle 12th in the state with 80 yards a game through the air, 4 touchdowns, and 5 interceptions. Team offense-wise, you average those two things together, or add them together, rather, and Torrington is the top offensive team in the state. The Blazers 374 yards a game, averaging 35.5 points a game. That's second behind Lyman. 18 touchdowns and just 6 turnovers. Newcastle 15th offensively in the state. The Dogies, as we'll get to, a little bit saltier on defense. Newcastle 190 yards a game, 10.2 points a game. But again, Newcastle's been playing better, scoring more points the last couple of weeks in conference play. 8 touchdowns, 9 turnovers. Rush defense-wise, the Dogies lead the Blazers in this category. Newcastle 5th in the state, giving up just 126 yards on the ground per game, 7 rushing touchdowns. The Blazers 9th in the state. They fell down to that spot last week to have average 139 yards a game given up on the ground. But Torrington leads the state, giving up just 1 rushing touchdown. Pass defense-wise, the Blazers fall in this category this week, too, after the Bighorn game, as Torrington, 13th in the state against the pass, giving up 151 yards a game, 7 passing touchdowns against them, and 8 interceptions. Newcastle, right behind them in 14th, 153 yards given up by way of the air, 7 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. So team defense-wise, these two kind of right now sit in the lower half of the conference. Newcastle 10th, giving up 279 yards a game, 21.8 points per game, and 14 touchdowns. The Dogies equal that mark in the turnover department. They've forced 14 turnovers. Torrington 11th team defense-wise, giving up 290 yards a game, 15.8 points per game, 8 touchdowns, and the Blazers have forced 13 turnovers. That's good enough for second in the state. So individual-wise, rushing, Carson Schultz sits 7th in the state rushing-wise, averaging 73 yards a game. Passing-wise, Bo Bivens, 4th in the state, 171 yards a game through the air, 12 touchdowns. That leads the state for Bo, and just 3 interceptions. Receiving-wise, Kaiser Wolf, who sat out last week, we might see him a little bit this week. Kaiser, 4th in the state at hauling in 71 yards a game through the air, 6 touchdowns. Scoring-wise, put all the points together, and Chase Miller is 6th in the state in scoring, between catching a couple of touchdowns and all of the field goals and extra points throughout the year. Chase averages 9.5 a game, good enough for 6th in the state. Punting-wise, Newcastle gets into this category. Dylan McFarland, a quality punter for the Dogies, 3rd in the state, averaging 37.2 yards per punt. Kickoff-wise, Chase Miller, 3rd in the state. I think this stat right here is a little bit skewed because Chase has by far the most touchbacks in the state at 17, leads that category by, it looks like about 12. And Dylan McFarland also does the kickoff duties for Newcastle, and he is 8th in the state, averaging 46 yards per attempt. Defense-wise, the Blazers keep moving themselves up individually in this category. Carson Schultz now the 7th best defensive player in the state, as he averages 16 points a game, defensive points a game, 18 assisted tackles, 13 unassisted, 2 punt blocks, and 1 block kick. Deegan Keith right behind him in 8th place with 16 defensive points a game, 11 assisted tackles, 19 unassisted, and 1 punt block for Deegan. Dylan Packard, always around the football, as this stat will allude to, 19th in the state, averaging 13.5 defensive points a game. How about 29 assisted tackles? Dylan always teaming up to get the ball carrier down. 5 unassisted for Packard. Chase Miller, 26th in the state defensively, 12.2 points per game. Aiden Chick for Newcastle, their leading defender, with 12.2 points per game. He sits 27th in the state. And Slade Roberson for the Dogies, the quarterback on the other side of the ball, 32nd in the state with 11.8 points per game. That'll do it for stats on the pregame show. Starting lineups coming up next before the Dogies and the Blazers after this.
Custom cattle feeding, Dinklage Feed Yards features old-fashioned reliability and commitment to create better feeding and marketing opportunities, including specialty programs such as Verified Natural and NHTC. Dinklage ranks as the top choice of progressive cattle feeders throughout the country, and our financing department offers a prompt, convenient, and competitive response to our customers' cattle or feed financing needs. Make Dinklage a part of your team and allow us to maximize your profits. Dinklage Feed, East Highway 26, Torrington.
Welcome back to Wiseman Field, everybody. Homecoming 2021 here as it's Torrington versus the Newcastle Dogies. Let's get right to your starting lineups tonight. They are brought to you by Empire Realty. Hey, when selling your farm or ranch, you want wide exposure, experience, and honest representation. Casey Essert at Empire Realty will do it the right way. Be confident that you're getting the highest possible price for your investment. Call Casey at Empire Realty in Torrington, 534-2222. He'll be there for you. Well, let's run through the Newcastle offense and the Torrington defense tonight, as getting the start for Newcastle along the line. Let's go left to right across that line. Left tackle, 6', 250, and a senior, number 70, Darren Simmons. The left guard, 5'10", 230, and a senior, number 54, Josh Womack. The center for the Dogies, 5'11", 235, and a junior, number 60, Heath Henkel. The right guard, 6'1", 155, and a junior, number 65, Jacob Prell. The right tackle, 6'3", 190, and a freshman, number 57, Jonathan Anderson. Dogie tight end, 6', 180, and a junior, number 86, Hogan Tystad. The receivers for Newcastle, 6'1", 150, and a junior, number 82, Tanner Nielsen. And we will take a break here. Let's take about a 60-second break, Bubba. We'll come back in towards the end of tonight's national anthem.
Other food delivery apps charge surprise fees, but Domino's is giving away $50 million worth of surprise frees, like free pizza, lava cakes, or cheesy bread when you order delivery online. And we found some unique ways to get the word out.
Like shouting from the rooftop!
Free cheesy! Screaming it! We even called Paul Revere.
Free lava cakes are coming!
Order delivery online and you could get a surprise free from Domino's. No purchase necessary. Open U.S. residents 13 and up through 11/21/21. Odds of winning are 1 in 14. See rules at surprisefrees.domino's.com for free entry, blackout dates, restrictions, and details.
Hi, this is Kelly Sittner, president of First State Bank in Torrington. Win big with First State Bank. The MVP goes to our totally free checking, an account for personal or business that is truly free. No minimum balance requirement and no monthly fees. You'll get a free instant issued Visa debit card plus a free gift, a cozy Sherpa fleece blanket, perfect for keeping warm in the bleachers at the game. So win big with our totally free checking account. First State Bank in Torrington, division of Glacier Bank, your first choice in banking. Member FDIC.
Back to starting lineups here. Again, we left off with the Newcastle wide receivers. Let's do them again. 6'1", 150, and a junior, number 82, Tanner Nielsen. The other wide receiver for Newcastle, 5'10", 145, and a senior, number 5'8", Aiden Schick. The other wide receiver, 5'11", 150, and a junior, number 14, Quint Perino. And the Dogie backfield, the quarterback, 6'2", 200, and a senior, number 12, Slade Roberson. And the halfback for Newcastle, 5'10", 145, and a junior, number 30, Holden McConkey. With the Blazer defense, here's Travis.
Thanks, Grant. So looking at our defensive tackles tonight, a 6 foot, 200-pound sophomore, number 64, Braden Frazier. Another tackle, a 6 foot 3, 250-pound senior, number 68, Trevor Schaub. And our next defensive tackle is 6 foot, 200-pound junior, number 76, Sam Birdsell. Our defensive ends are 6 foot, 170-pound sophomore, number 6, Bryce Hager, and a 6 foot 2, 215-pound junior, number 87, Ryan Baker. The cornerback will be a 5 foot 10, 170-pound senior, number 88, Chase Miller. Who am I missing here, Grant? Going back and forth, sorry. Middle linebacker, a 5'7", 170-pound senior, number 22, Cole Perriott, our outside linebacker, 5'8", 170-pound junior, number 58, Dylan Packard. Our safeties tonight look like this: 6'1", 165-pound senior, number 1, Deegan Keith, and a 5'11", 150-pound senior, number 32, Kyler Shields.
On to our game notes. This game tonight is a renewal of an old Absaraka Conference rivalry from many years back. The Blazers and Dogies had tremendous matchups decades ago, especially in the 70s. Torrington and Newcastle first did battle on Veterans Day 1955. It was a state semifinal for Coach Al Butterfield's squad, and they came away with a 20-0 blanking of the Dogies. The Blazers lost the state championship the following week in overtime at Worland. And interestingly, that exact playoff scenario happened the following year in 56. In fact, the Blazers and the Dogies played in 4 state semifinals in the 50s, and Torrington won each of them, only to lose every state championship the week after. Torrington went through 4 head coaches in the late 60s before Jim Wiseman came back aboard at the helm, and from then on, Newcastle was a part of the conference, and the teams played every year from 67 to 89. After going over in the series for years, Newcastle's first win against Torrington didn't come until 1977. Reclassification once again stopped the meetings with the 2 schools until 2001, after which the teams played 8 straight seasons. Then yet another pause occurred before the Blazers entered the 2A ranks last year when they defeated the Dogies 49-14. Torrington leads the all-time series by an impressive 33-6 count. After a wild Week 5, the Blazers find themselves all alone at the top of 2A East. A survive and advance double overtime thriller against Bighorn, coupled with Burns' stunner over Wheatland, now keeps Torrington in charge of their own destiny without help as they ready themselves for the regular season stretch run. That begins tonight for homecoming 2021 at Wiseman Field between a couple old-school Absaraka combatants. It's the Blazers and the Dogies on KGOS AM and FM, on the World Wide Web at KGOSKERM.com, and on the KGOS Sports YouTube channel for your viewing pleasure. Kickoff is next. 30 seconds back here.
If you're looking to replace the windows and doors in your home or have a new construction project, then look no further than Gherkin Windows and Doors, available at Blodorn Lumber in Torrington. Stop in today and see their impressive product gallery. With over 80 years of manufacturing experience and expertise, get the quality that you deserve with Gherkin Windows and Doors. It's all available at Blodorn Lumber in Torrington. Stop and see their display today, 219 West 21st Avenue.
It'll be Holden McConkey and Aiden Chick back deep to receive. Dogies will start moving right to left across your radio dial. And the kid with the big leg, Chase Miller, has it all teed up. This, if successful, would be touchback number 18 on the year. Let's not jinx him, though. Blazers and Dogies set to go here at Wiseman Field for homecoming. And Miller approaches, gets into this one. This is a low liner that's going to work its way into the end zone for the touchback. It'll be 1st and 10 Newcastle at their own 20-yard line. And we'll get our first look at the Dogies. Again, owners of 2 straight conference wins, have themselves right in the thick of things.
It's a good end of the year schedule for the Blazers. It looks like everybody's kind of dogfighting right now and peaking when they need to, so should be a good game tonight.
Blazers will start out. In a 5-3 defensively. And Slade Roberson up under center, actually back in the shotgun. The give to McConkey, and not much. Gets back to the original line of scrimmage. And as they unpile both Ryan Baker and I believe Braden Frazier, combining on that stop. Give McConkey 1 on the carry. It'll be 2nd down and 9 Dogies. Once again, in the shotgun as Roberson. Fake the give. He's going to keep it himself and does this often. Roberson hard to bring down across the 25 out to the 26-yard line. This is a pickup of 5 for the Newcastle quarterback. And it'll be 3rd down and 4 for Newcastle. Just a beautiful night for football. Boy, what a weather week it's been here in Goshen County. Still a lot of shirt sleeves out there in the stands. A few up here in the booth, too. Big 3rd down here for the Blazer D. 3rd and 4. Roberson optioning far side, going to keep it, takes on tacklers, comes up just a bit shy. As it was Frazier once again on the stop for the Blazers. It'll be 4th down and 1. In decision time here for Matt Konzelman, as the Dogies are going to show punt.
Great play there by Frazier to
or
stop.
Or will they? Yes, they will. Nobody back for Torrington. Now they'll send somebody back. That's Bryce Hager. Roberson standing at about his 20-yard line. The kick comes straight to Hager. It's straight up the middle. Slips a couple of tackles and then drilled at about the 48-yard line. So great field position here for Torrington starting their first drive.
That's probably just what the coaching staff wants, is that field position. See if they can string something together here quick and get on the board.
1st down and 10. We didn't know Brendan Flock's status for this game. It's kind of been a question mark all week, and I see he runs out of the huddle now towards the sidelines. Blazers will start in the pistol. A deep pistol as Perriott comes in motion. The give is to Hager out of the backfield, and Bryce across midfield down to about the 48-yard line for a pickup of 3 on the play. Nice turnout by Thunder Road tonight in the north end zone as those vehicles and bikes make their way off the grounds. What a fabulous parade and pep rally today in downtown Torrington, too. So nice to see that back. 2nd down and 7. Bivens will fire, and he's got Wolf near side. Kaiser Wolf coming back off of the ankle injury. Has it across the 45 down to the 42-yard line. This is going to come up just a bit shy of a Blazer 1st down. But good to see Kaiser back. So much so I didn't put him on your sheet, Travis.
I got it. Great to see Kaiser back. So just another weapon that Torrington has, and I know Coach Steinman's talked a little bit about that in the pregame, and so it's nice to see some of these kids back now and healthy.
So it's going to be 3rd down and 1. Keith's going to split wide left, Miller wide right. Couple of backs in the backfield with Bivens. Snap comes to him. Hager's got it, and he's got a 1st down across the 40 down to about the 38-yard line. Bryce Hager, very versatile athlete, the junior or the sophomore is for the Blazers. Lining up back in that running back spot and kind of giving Perriott a little break with it.
We'll be talking about Bryce on both sides of the ball all night tonight. Very versatile.
So here's the give. This one's coming to Perriott. Cole slips 1 tackle across the 35 down to the 33-yard line. So the Blazers grinding out yards here, as that'll be a pickup of about 5 on the play for Cole. 2nd down and 5, Torrington with the ball on the Newcastle 33. Twins to either side. Bivens is in the shotgun, Perriott right next to him. Bo has it, looking to throw, fires near side, hangs this one up, it's incomplete. Boy, great coverage out there by Perino on Flock, and Bivens wisely puts it a little too far out of reach to bring up 3rd down and 5.
Not a bad play there, and I don't know if Bo meant, I mean, like you said, Grant, he put it out of reach. The only one that maybe was going to get it would have been Flock, but just over his head, so.
So a big third down here for the Blazer offense. Same setup. Twins right and left. Perriott will switch spots. And this snap gets past Bivens. He's going to have to chase it down and then just throws it up, nearly picked off by Perino, but it'll fall harmlessly to the turf, incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down and 5, Torrington. Again, the ball at the 33. Well, do you let Chase Miller try a 50-yarder here?
He was knocking him around before the game started tonight, but I know one of the things that he didn't have was anybody charging after him. So
Torrington's not going to be satisfied with 3 here. They're going to try to keep this drive going. Same formation once again. Bivens, shotgun. Straight drop back, looking far side. Fires, it's caught. Wolf, first down at the 20 and then spun down at the 19. So the Blazers convert on 3rd.
Great play there by Bo. Wolf was really the only one out there. Perfect pass and a huge first down there for the Blazers.
Chains move. Blazers going hurry up. Single receiver to the left side and then trips right. Bivens shotgun once again. Perriott right next to him. He's going to throw. Fires. It's caught. Wolf near side. He's at the 15. Cuts it back at the 10 and banged out of bounds right there. They'll spot it up at about the 11. And it's going to be a gain of about 6 on the play to bring up 2nd down and 4.
Like seeing that little quick hit again, like we see out of those two.
Twins will go to the left side for the Blazers. Miller to the right. Shotgun once again. The give is to Cole right up the middle. Here goes Perriott across the 10, down to about the 8. He's going to be close to a first down. All depends on the right foot, left foot here. Looks like he got it. Another first down for Torrington. And the Blazers will have it 1st and goal. Ball spotted at about the 7. Keith and Miller will split wide to the right, double tight set. Bivens going to keep it himself. Cuts it back at the 5, falls forward to the 4. Pickup of 3 on the play for Bo. They'll spot it back at the 5, so give him 2. 2nd down and goal from the 5-yard line. Schultz was in there on that play. He'll come out. Perriott in to replace him. Kerm Seawack game of the week. Probably 2nd quarter action for Mike McNamee now up in Lingle. Lingle with the lead on Moorcroft. Here's the give. Perriott. He's tripped up in the backfield. Chick slices through. And probably no gain here. They're going to set it back a yard to the 6. Aiden Chick is Newcastle's leading defender.
Nobody put a body on him.
Nope.
He just blew around that right side and was able to hit Perriott pretty easy.
3rd down and goal, Torrington. See what Rob Nicolai dials up here. They'll send Twins to the left side. Double tight set once again. Split back formation. Behind Bivens, who's back, wants to throw, fires towards the end zone. It's caught. Touchdown, Cole Perriott. 6 yards on the play, and Cole just came out of the backfield and was wide open.
It was perfect. The defense wasn't paying any attention to him. I think they were just concerned about the receivers, and Torrington's got a great receiving core, so I can understand why, but Perriott was just wide open for the easy score.
Miller will be out to attempt the point after. Bivens the holder, Birdsall the long snapper. Snap is good, hold is down, kick is on the way, and it is good. 5:51 left, opening quarter. Clark and Associates scoreboard here from Wiseman Field. It's Torrington 7, Newcastle nothing. And we're back in 30 seconds.
Fall is here, and so is football and volleyball. Heartland Embroidery is ready to dress you up in the perfect apparel to root for your favorite team. They've got all you'll need to represent the Doggers, Blazers, and Cyclones, and anything in the store can be customized to show your favorite students or player's number and name. Don't forget about cowboy football. Heartland Embroidery is proud to be the area's largest retailer of cowboy gear and apparel. It's all at Heartland Embroidery, downtown Torrington.
Welcome back to Wiseman Field, everybody. Cole Perriott, a 6-yard catch from Bo Bivens, puts Torrington up 7-0. Boy, what a crowd here tonight. By far the largest crowd of the season. They are shoehorned in here at Wiseman on a beautiful night for football.
Great to see this many people out here supporting these guys, and then have it, homecoming week. That's even better.
They'll do royalty at halftime. And we'll try to bring you those names and winners as we get them. Miller boots this one away, and this is well into the end zone. Hits with a yard to go out the back of the end zone. And it'll be another touchback for Miller. And 1st and 10 for Newcastle, who punted, went 3 and out on possession number 1. Torrington drove the field and got 6.
Just looking here, Grant, I got a couple of final scores in Class 2A for the day. It looks like number 4, Cokeville, beat Kemmer 30-0. Big Piney over Mountain View 27-7. And number 1, Lyman over Thermopolis 14-6.
Tight one there. Now here's Roberson to give. McConkey nowhere to go. Just tries to squirt it forward, and he'll pick up 1 or 2. He'll spot it down at about the 21-yard line. Cole Perriott on the stop. And also Birdsall in there to help. That'll bring up 2nd down and 9. Clock moving. 5:18 left here in quarter number 1. 7-0 Blazers for Nielsen. And it falls incomplete.
Chase had a beat on that. He was watching it the whole way. I almost thought it was going to be an interception. And then as the ball was coming to him, those two collided and it fell to the ground. So good coverage there by Chase.
There's a flag on the play. Got officials running over to talk to Coach Steinmetz. They sent a lineman downfield, Travis.
Well, that's a good news for Torrington. Not only did they make a great play, but Newcastle's doing things that they're not supposed to. I think I heard that chant in the gym earlier today.
That'll march him back 5. No. My bad, declined. Torrington wants the down. 3rd down and 9. So the penalty declined and the Blazer crowd comes to life. Roberson, the give, McConkey. No, actually, that was the first man through. That was Perino. Little hide the football there by the Dogies. Not going to get the first down, but a positive gain of about 7 yards on the play will bring up 4th down and 2. Konzelman thought about it on the sideline. Now he'll send the punt team in.
Just a little misdirection there by Newcastle for a pretty good pickup for him. But like you said, Grant, not far enough. So 2 yards to go and a punt on its way.
I had mentioned wrongly that Roberson was the punter. He is not. That is Dylan McFarland. And he's got it. This one's almost blocked. Somehow got it away. Hager's going to let it bounce at the 40. It'll take a Newcastle roll down to about the 33. Ooh.
That's the second time they've gotten into there and almost blocked the both punts.
Someone got through there.
And like last time, Grant, not bad field position for the Blazers as they start their second drive.
So Torrington with a 7-0 lead here. They'll send 2 receivers to the left side. Flock will be all alone to the right side. Now he'll come in motion behind the formation. Bivens has trouble with the snap again, and down he goes. All the way back at about the 27-yard line. So this will be a loss of about 6. So second time Bo's taken his eyes off the shotgun snap. Torrington will hurry back to the line. Bivens to throw this time. Fires. It's caught. Far side. And that's Miller out to the 35-yard line, close to the 36. So Miller gets a chunk of it back, but it's going to bring up 3rd down and long. 3rd down and about 7.
Not bad there by Miller. Cut back inside when he caught that ball and was able to pick up 4 or 5 more yards off of that. But a long 3rd down here for Torrington.
Trips to the left side. Miller's all alone to the right. Bivens shotgun once again. Straight drop back. Now setting up the screen. Perriot's got it. Cole turns it up, takes on a couple of tacklers, and he's going to come up shy of a 1st down at about the 39. Perino on the stop. And for the first time tonight, Torrington will be forced to punt.
A lot of running there by Perriot. Unfortunately, it wasn't north and south. He was headed toward the sideline and just wasn't able to get around that corner and pick up any significant yards.
McConkey and Perino back. Torrington not coming to the line yet. Trying to get the punt team squared away here. They're going to have to hurry. Now Schultz comes in to help block on the line. And Miller boots it away. And it's taken by McConkey, fumbled, and Keith there to scoop it up. Boy, that bounced hard off of McConkey and right into the hands of Deegan Keith at the 35-yard line. Wow.
Can't draw that up any better, Grant. It hit him right in the chest.
You can hear it all the way up here.
And then it hit Deegan right in the chest. That was awesome. So good field position here for Torrington on their first punt.
First turnover of the game. I guess you could call that a turnover. He had it for a split second. So the Blazers in business once again with a new 1st down. Trips to the left side. Pistol. Bivens to throw. Fires over the middle. It's caught. Flock at the 10 and down at the 8. Boy, he got in the middle. They just kind of overloaded the secondary with receivers. And nobody took the middle. That's where Brendan Flock was.
And Brendan was the only one there. Not a defender around. He was caught from behind, but a huge pickup there by Torrington. I'm getting scores from old Tim Hurst over there in Lingle. He says Lingle's leading at the half, 33-0 over Moorcroft.
Getting close to a running clock. Blazers 1st and goal. Ball sitting on the 8. Twins to the left side. Here comes Carson Schultz, and he'll grind out a couple of yards. Down to about the 6. So pickup of 2 on the play for Schultz. And it'll bring up 2nd down and goal. Of course, with Wolf coming off the ankle injury, we're going to try to limit him a little bit. Part of that limiting is taking away punt duties tonight. Miller will handle that. Now trips to the left side for the Blazers. Flock all alone to the right. Bivens is alone in the shotgun in the backfield. He's going to take it himself right up the middle, trying to follow his blocking, and not much. Let's see if they give him forward progress to the 4. Yeah, it looks like that's where it's going to go.
Not a bad push there, but just the line wasn't able to move as far forward as we needed it to. So good run there by Bo.
Yeah, they jammed it up pretty good inside. Bo just kind of put his head down right into the back of his lineman, trying to push forward. 3rd down and goal. Single receiver to either side, Miller and Keith. Couple of backs in the backfield with Bivens. It's going to be Schultz going left side. Carson cuts it up at the 5 and down at about the 2. This is going to bring up 4th down, but we have reached the end of the first quarter, so Coach Steinmetz's going to get a chance to think about what he wants to do here. It'll be 4th and goal when we return after a quick quarter 1 here at Wiseman Field. Homecoming 2021. It's Torrington 7, Newcastle nothing. Back in a minute.
Every farm or ranch is a family. At J.G. Elliott Insurance Center, we treat all of our clients like family. I'm Kyle Rafferty, and we can provide insurance coverage for your farm, ranch, machinery, and livestock, and any other insurance needs you might have. The right insurance can help you protect your family, your future, and keep your operation running in any season. Let us protect what means the most to you. Give me a call or stop by my office in Torrington. J.G. Elliott Insurance Center, a Platte Valley company.
Landscaping Plus on East Highway 26 in Torrington not only serves the community with a personal touch for lawn and garden designs, but they also carry and sell sprinkler parts, weed barrier, and edging for all you do-it-yourselfers out there. Once you stop in, you'll find all kinds of additional items you'll want to add to your lawn and gardens. Plus, Rob will be more than happy to discuss design ideas that you might want to incorporate into your landscaping. Just make the call to 532-6067. Landscaping Plus in Torrington.
Grant Jones, Travis Reinhardt, Bubba Keith. Back here at Wiseman Field. Torrington appears to be going for it here as we start the second quarter of play. They're up 7-0. They want 14. They'll send Miller out to the right side. And they'll get a couple of big bodies back behind. Bivens going to keep it himself. Bo is into the end zone. Touchdown, Torrington. 2 yards, Bo Bivens.
That's kind of the play they wanted to draw up before the quarter ended, and this time Torrington was able to create a little bit of a hole for Bo to squirt through. A 2-yard touchdown puts the Blazers up right now. 13-0, waiting the point after.
Miller out to attempt it. Snap is good. Hold is down. Kick is on the way, and this was blown dead. It's going to be a delay against Torrington.
Well, the good news, Grant, is we've seen Chase make him from further out, so we'll do it again, and that one was a practice shot.
Just giving him more room to stretch his legs a little bit. This will turn into what amounts to a 25-yard try for 1. All lined up, ready to go. Snap good, hold down, kick on the way, and it is good. And so, just starting the second quarter here, 11:57 left. Clark and Associates scoreboard. Torrington 14, Newcastle nothing. Back to Wiseman Field in 30.
The heart. It's a big deal to your overall health. At Memorial Hospital of Converse County, we have a team of dedicated healthcare providers who make patient-centered care the hallmark of what they do. Dr. Alan Mattern, a board-certified cardiologist and graduate of the Yale School of Medicine, sees patients weekly in our medical office building, and our cardiopulmonary team focuses on heart and lung health with tireless dedication. We are proving that bigger isn't always better at Memorial Hospital of Converse County. Find out more at conversehospital.com.
Welcome back to Wiseman Field, everybody. Starting the second quarter here, Torrington has a 14-0 lead on the Newcastle Dogies. Of course, next week, boy, this game has been hyped for weeks. It seems like the Blazers will travel 60 miles to the west to their rival for a huge regular season ball game against Wheatland. That'll be a 7 o'clock start next Friday night, and of course we'll have that one for you. Don't forget the Wyoming Cowboys on the road with a primetime game tomorrow at the Academy, taking on Air Force. Dave Walsh, Kevin McKinney with a 3:30 pregame and kickoff at 5 on Kerm FM. Here's Miller. Guns it right up. Chick gonna flip it back to Nielsen the other way, and a great tackle by Deacon Keith. Inside the 20 at around the 17.
Awesome play there by Diggin. He open field tackle, and he just went right for his legs and was able to bring him down. So Newcastle trying to be a little sneaky and didn't really pay off too much for him there as Keith was there to make the tackle.
Again, Mike McNamee, appreciate the update. 33-0 Lingle over Moorcroft at the half. Roberson. Here's the sweep by McConkey. Slips past Flock. McConkey going forward. I think he might have fumbled. No, he didn't.
It did look like it there for a second.
Yeah, he did. He did fumble it, Travis. And there to pop right on it was Quint Perino. Fortunately for Newcastle. And decent gain of about 5 yards. Bring up 2nd and 5. Ball sitting at about the 23. Trips to the left side for the Dogies. Roberson's in the shotgun. Quick hitter, far side, caught Nielsen. Keith missed the tackle, but Nielsen goes down anyway.
Slowed him up enough. A couple other Blazer defenders were there to help on that tackle. Doesn't look like they picked up anything on that, did they, Grant?
Yeah, that's a no-gainer. It's going to be 3rd and 5 for Nuke. And the Blazer crowd comes out on 3rd down. Trips to the left side. Roberson's in the gun. Looking near side. Fires. It's caught. Tystad. 1st down at about the 29. Out to around the 30-yard line. Hogan Tystad. 6 foot 180, just a little look in there.
Just a quick hit there and a pick up a 6 for Newcastle, bringing up another set of downs. So not terrible defense there by the Blazers, just a quick hit.
Brendan Flock on the coverage from his cornerback position. They'll send 2 receivers to the left side, 1 to the right. Roberson all alone in the gun. Look for him to run here. And fake the give. He wants to throw. Setting up the screen. Got it to Perino. Got blocking on the far side. Perino's on the run at midfield and into Blazer territory down at the 40-yard line. They'll say stepped out at the 42, but a huge chunk of yardage right there for Newcastle. Great play setup. Had McConkey in motion. Faked it to him, and then a little screen to the left side. First and 10, Newcastle, Blazer 42. Roberson back in the gun, McConkey next to him. Now he'll come out in motion. Roberson just going to keep it himself, takes on Carson Schultz. That never works out too good. Roberson across the 40, though, down to about the 39. So a decent pickup of about 3 on the play, 2nd down and 7.
Newcastle having a little bit more luck here on the offensive side of the ball than they did their first 2 possessions. So see if Torrington can get a stop right here.
Tristan Troftgrugen, the senior, coming in for this play. He's all alone on the right side. Fake the give. Roberson's going to keep it himself right up the middle. And down he goes, but falls forward in the grasp of Trevor Schaub for a pickup of a couple of more. And it's going to bring up 3rd down and 3. Newcastle just outside the Blazer 35-yard line. Torrington leads it 14-0 here in the second quarter. Trips left side. Single receiver is tie-stabbed to the right. Roberson's in the gun. Straight drop back, looking far side. Now he's going to take off. Roberson on the run. He's got a first down as he gets past Perriott and down at the Blazer 30. Newcastle putting a drive together here midway through the second quarter.
Well, and Roberson just kind of taking control right now and calling his own number. He dropped back and it looked like he was going to pass there and saw a hole and was able to pick up the first down and a few extras on that last play.
Newcastle's got Torrington pinned back on their heels a little bit here. Roberson will go back to the gun. 2 receivers to the left side. Now McConkey will come in motion. They'll fake it to him. Roberson to throw, hangs this one up to the end zone. It's caught. Touchdown, Newcastle. Tanner Nielsen with the catch, 30 yards away, and the Dogies are back in it.
Well, and Roberson did what we've seen Bo do all the time, and that's put the ball where nobody else could catch it except for his own guy. So give Newcastle credit there on that pass play. It was executed well and got the Dogies on the board for the first time tonight.
Newcastle line up in a little swinging gate here. And now they'll get McFarland set up for the point after. Snap is good. Hold is down by Roberson. Kick is on the way. And it is good by Dylan McFarland. So, Newcastle answers here at Wiseman Field. Your score on the Clark & Associates scoreboard, 7:19 left here in the second quarter. It's Torrington 14, Newcastle 7, back in 30.
Dentistry knows good overall health starts with good oral health, and the way to that perfect smile is with the periodic dental examination. Family Dentistry has been practicing in eastern Wyoming for over 30 years and has experience in all fields of dental care. Doctors Pieper and Marsh welcome new patients, and your referrals are appreciated. Call 532-4448 for your appointment with Pieper and Marsh Family Dentistry, or visit their website at pieperdentistry.com.
Welcome back to Wiseman Field, everybody. 30-yard pitch and catch from Slade Roberson to Tanner Nielsen. And the Dogies cut the lead in half, 14-7. We'll have our first look at Newcastle's kickoff unit, as McFarland will handle those duties. And he'll approach. This one's going to be returnable, as it's going to be Hager back at the 10-yard line. Bryce heads up the right side, takes on a tackler, falls forward across the 25 out to the 26, and really put a lick on Skylar Cummings, the sophomore. Sophomore on sophomore there.
I was just thinking that same thing. Bryce almost think it was running through his mind. I'm just going to put my shoulder down and hit this guy, and he did.
So this will be the deepest Torrington has been set back tonight, starting from their 26-yard line. Bivens will be in the shotgun. The give us to Hager, and the reverse now to Perriott, and this doesn't fool anybody. Roberson slices through and tosses Perriott down for no gain. Almost looked like Bryce fumbled that ball right into Perriot's mitts, but I think that was a design play. Just don't know that everybody had a good hold on the ball. Trips to the right side. Bivens is in the shotgun. Looking that way, fires, caught. Wolf trying to slip away, and he can't. Good open field tackle there by Aiden Chick. And again, no gain, and it'll be 3rd down. And 10 for the Blazers. Little bit of a momentum swing here towards the orange and black. Bivens, shotgun once again, pumps once. Now he's going to hang this one up. Got a man. Miller just off his outstretched hands. Incomplete. Torrington will be forced to punt. Little pump and go there to Chase.
Chase had his man beat. He was the only one out there, just a little bit shorter, and he's gone. It just the stretch of his hand, I think, is all he needed, and unfortunately wasn't able to haul it in.
So now Miller will handle the punt duties. Perino and Nielsen back deep for Newcastle. Miller will stand on about his 15. Low snap to him. This will be blown dead. It's going to be a false start on the Blazers to pin him back deeper. Second penalty on Torrington tonight, 10 yards total. Newcastle had one called on him earlier, but it was declined. So Chase will try it again, now standing on his 10. Low snap to him, but he bangs it out of there. This is a high wobbler that will take a Blazer hop at midfield and roll dead at about the 46-yard line. So excellent field position here for Newcastle with a chance to tie this ball game on this drive.
Looking across 2A, Grant, I got some halftime scores. Number 3 Level over Pinedale right now, 21-6. Halftime in Tongue River, Wheatland over Tongue River, 14-7. Bighorn over Glenrock at the half, 19-0.
Score updates brought to you by TD Real Estate. 1st and 10 Dogies. We'll call it from their 45. Here's a little pitch back. McConkey coming near side. Slips one tackle, still on his feet. Tackled from behind by Hager. That'll push him up to the 49. Gain of 4. Try to see who he got through there on the near side. And I think that was Cristobal Lopez. The exchange student, Pipo, out there getting some time in. He was a quarterback, actually, in his high school in Spain. So he's seen a little bit of football. Here's the little reverse coming to Perino. Not much here. Maybe a yard on the play. It'll get it to midfield, and it'll bring up 3rd down and 5. Bivens will come back in on defense, and Shaw will be out. Blazers mixing it up.
Almost looked, just watching there, like that maybe was a direct snap to Perino on that last play.
Blazer crowd comes alive on 3rd down. They'll send trips to the left side. Tystad's to the right. 3rd and 5 Dogies. Roberson back to throw, receiving heavy heat, slips away from it. Roberson on the run, got a 1st down. And down at the 43-yard line. Does an excellent job at keeping his feet. and not going down on first contact. That is Newcastle's 4th first down of the night. Keeps this drive alive with the 3:50 mark here in the second quarter. Now they'll send 4 wide receivers out to the right side, 1 to the left, and Roberson's all alone in the gun. Straight drop back, fires far side, little comebacker to Nielsen, can't haul it in.
There's a flag down, Grant.
Miller was defending on the play, but as Travis said, flag at the line of scrimmage. It was a formation penalty. They had an awful lot of receivers, I know that.
They did.
You can have as many as you want, but that will march them back 5 yards.
Just looking at a few more scores in 4A at the half. Right now, number 1, Rock Springs over Cheyenne South, 62-0.
Roberson will stand back in the gun. Couple of receivers to either side. The give is to McConkey. Going left side with it. McConkey falls forward, trying to get back to the original line of scrimmage. Going to come up just a bit shy of that. They'll put it down at about the 44-yard line. Well, now they'll put it at the 43. So, 2nd and 10, Dogies. 2 receivers left, 1 right for Newcastle. Roberson's back in the gun again. Blazers will rush 4. Straight drop back, quick hitter far side, caught by Chick. Little comebacker towards the line. Chick tackled immediately after a pickup of a few. Bryce Hager on the stop. Pickup of 3, 3rd down and 7. Ball sitting on the Torrington 45. 2:20 to go here before our halftime break. Twins to the right side. McConkey in the backfield with Roberson. Low snap to him. Messing up the timing. Hager almost had him. Now Roberson running for his life. Fires. It's caught. Close to a first down. That's Tystad. As Schultz was defending, all a matter of where they spotted here, he's going to be just a bit shy. 4th down and 1 in Blazer territory at the 34. Expect Newcastle to go for it here with 90 seconds to play. Tystad and Chick, the wideouts. This time, Roberson will come up under center and drop the football. He's not going to get it. This is going to be Blazer football at the 35-yard line. Dropped the snap, did Roberson. And Torrington will take over on downs.
Great. Nice to have a little bit of luck on occasion, Grant. So that's the last two downs. They've had a hard time with that transition. This one cost the Dogies the ball.
3 timeouts remaining for Torrington, minute 14. See what they can do here. Got 65 yards to go. Here's the give right up the middle. This is Perriott. Not much for Cole across the 35 out to the 38. The clock runs. Not stopped yet. Now they'll mark it back to the 42, just a 2-yard pickup. Bivens back in the shotgun. Looking, fires, caught, flocked near side, running up the sideline and banged out of bounds by Nielsen at the 46. That'll be enough to move the chains. Stops the clock momentarily, 44.6.
Gives them a chance, though, to get that play called in. See what they can come up with here before the half.
Need about 20 more yards to feel safe for a field goal attempt by Miller. Bivens fakes the give, has time, winds up, fires over the middle, got him in, it's Wolf! Kaiser at the 10 and tackled at the 9. And a little gimpy is Kaiser coming off of the field. So hopefully didn't re-injure that ankle. Torrington quickly up to the line. They got it 1st and goal at the 9-yard line. 4 wide receivers out. Bivens going to keep it himself. Heads right up the gut and down at the 5-yard line. Torrington will take a timeout. So we'll break to 21.4 ticks on the clock here before halftime. Blazers have 5 yards to go to pay dirt. Timeout on the field, and we'll be back in 30 seconds.
Community Bank, we know that agriculture is more than a business. It is a way of life. With over 94 years of experience in serving Goshen County, we understand and value the ways of our local farmers and ranchers. Through the quality of banking services and lending relationships, we take the time to know our customer and learn their operation firsthand. Stop in today to meet with our friendly and experienced lending staff to discuss your agricultural business needs. We look forward to seeing you. Points West Community Bank, a new direction in banking. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Grant Jones, Travis Reinhardt, Bubba Keith. Watching here if Blazers can get 6 before half.
21.4 left. They've got the time. They've got the down. So let's see what Coach Nikolai's drawn up here for the offense.
They lead it 14-7. Twins to the right and left. Bivens shotgun, Perriott beside him. Straight drop back, looks into the end zone, fires, it's incomplete. That was behind Deegan Keith, and then a flag came in on the other side, actually further down from Keith. Little battle there, hand battle between Chase Miller and Tanner Nielsen. Let's see what this is all about. Torrington is marching backwards. Now the Blazers got a lineman downfield.
We've seen that twice tonight, Grant. I don't remember the last time I saw that call until tonight.
3rd penalty on Torrington for 15 yards tonight. That'll march him back to the 10. Bivens will get the play. 17.6 on the clock. Twins right and left again. Bo will set up in the gun. Newcastle will rush 4. Straight drop back. This will be blown dead. And a false start on Torrington. Blazers going backwards.
Well, they've got to try to contain that energy. A huge play there by Kaiser Wolf. Get him down there within, what was it, 9 yards, I think? 10 yards? And then I think the excitement of being able to score before the half has gotten the better of the Blazers as they've had 2 penalties on the last 2 snaps.
Put it back at the 15. This time trips to the left side. Bo to throw, looking the other way, hangs this one up, it's incomplete, and a flag comes in, looking for Bryce Hager, corner of the end zone, and let's see if Troftgruben picked up a pass interference here.
Just looking at some of the Newcastle players, they're not.
Offensive pass interference on Hager. Holy cow.
Well, now we're starting to get in that danger zone of the field goal range, Grant. I know Chase has got a heck of a leg on him, but we keep going the wrong way right now.
It's a biggie. 15 yards all the way out to the 30 now. 2nd and goal from there. .11 seconds to go. Bow to throw, looking near side, fires, it's bobbled and out of bounds. That was close. Boy, the fans thought that Chase Miller hauled it in before he went out of bounds. They're not going to convince the official of that, but that would have been a biggie for Torrington.
Grant, I can tell you I kind of agree with the fans, but the official was right there. He was right on top of it, so he had a better viewpoint than the rest of us did, unfortunately.
Torrington will elect not to try a field goal attempt as Miller split out to the left side. This will be the final play of the second quarter, and now Newcastle will spend a timeout. So, we'll break 2. One more play left here before half, possibly. It's Torrington 14, Newcastle 7, back after the timeout in 30.
Dr. Matthew Fournier, who is joining Premier Bone & Joint Center's team of physicians. Dr. Fournier is a fellowship-trained orthopedic surgeon specializing in sports medicine, including traumatic and degenerative conditions of the shoulder, hip, and knee. Dr. Fournier obtained his medical degree from the University of Washington through the WWAMI Medical Program. He furthered his education with a fellowship at the Lake Tahoe Orthopedic Institute. Dr. Fournier was born and raised in Cheyenne and is a proud Wyoming cowboy. Call today to schedule an appointment and visit us online at premierboneandjoint.com. Premier Bone & Joint Centers, worthy of Wyoming.
Well, it'll be 3rd and goal now for Torrington. Not that the downs really matter at this point. 6 seconds left and change. From the 30, twins to either side. Bivens is in the gun. Flock will come in motion. Bo's going to roll to the right, throw back to the left. Has a man in Miller. It's caught and dropped at the goal line. And that will do it for the half. Boy, they had everything they wanted in that play. And Chase, whether he was hearing footsteps or not, couldn't haul it in.
It looked to me like the defender for Newcastle was grabbing onto him as he was making the catch, and I don't know if that's distracted him enough.
Players are not leaving the field, and now they will. And not sure if there was a flag or not, but anyway, we have reached halftime. So, at the half, it's Torrington 14 and Newcastle 7. Stay tuned. We'll have the North Platte Physical Therapy halftime show coming up after this 2-minute timeout.
Supporting our youth, that's what Torrington Beverage has been so proud of for so many years. So when you need to quench your thirst, do it with a Pepsi product, Sobe, Brisk Lipton Tea, Rockstar, or Gatorade. Plus, they have the juice to get you going in the mornings with Frappuccinos, Starbucks iced coffee, and Muscle Milk, helping supply this community with top-of-the-line drinks. Torrington Beverage is the proud sponsor of Goshen County Sports and believes in neighbors helping neighbors. Remember, that's Torrington Beverage. Get your thirst on.
Torrington Vision Source is a proud radio sponsor of area athletes and the Wyoming Cowboys. We're your one source for your family's eye care needs. Eye exam, full-service optical, contact lenses, eye diseases and injuries, surgical co-management. We use the latest in technology, not only in diagnosing your problem, but also in the products to fix it. Our helpful and friendly staff is just a phone call or click away. 532-4114 or TorringtonVisionSource.com, or like us on Facebook. Torrington Vision Source. Doctors Grant and Linda Jones, East M Street in Torrington.
Do you have a car, truck, or SUV you no longer want or need? This is Al Maloney, General Manager at Transwest Ford of Torrington. We are paying top dollar for used cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. Inventories are tight and we need your car. That means your used vehicle will never be worth more. Visit twford.com or stop by the store for a free, no obligation appraisal. Transwest Ford of Torrington, 1209 East M Street, 307-532-2114. You shop the rest, now buy from the best at the new Transwest Ford of Torrington.
14-7, Torrington over Newcastle here at the half, and halftime stats brought to you by North Platte Physical Therapy. Say North Platte Physical Therapy is committed to keeping you at the top of your game on and off the field. Marnie and her crew are on the ball and ready to help you figure out what ails you and how to get you back to your best. Stop by at 1301 East M Street or call them 532-5355. North Platte Physical Therapy, providing quality professional care with a family-friendly atmosphere and always flexibility. Blazers struck first, made Newcastle punt first quarter, and with 5:51 left, it was Cole Perriott with a 6-yard catch from Bo Bivens. Chase Miller made the point after. It was Torrington 7-0. Then the Blazers strike again right at the start of the second quarter after Deegan Keith recovers a fumbled punt. Bo Bivens takes it in 2 yards. And Chase Miller's kick made it 14-0, but a huge score by the Dogies midway through that second quarter, 7:19 left, as Tanner Nielsen hauls in a 30-yard grab from Slade Roberson. McFarland's kick was good, and that made our halftime score 14-7. Blazers finish the half with 6 first downs, Newcastle with 4. Penalty bug kind of biting Torrington there a little bit as the Blazers penalized 5 times for 35 yards. Newcastle just once for 5 yards. That fumbled punt, the lone turnover in the half. Here's Travis with a further look at team and individual stats.
Thanks, Grant. We'll take a look at Newcastle's stats first. On the ground, McConkey's rushed the ball 4 times for 12 yards. Robertson's been the big carrier, as we've kind of mentioned throughout the broadcast. He's carried the ball 7 times for 30 yards, and Perino's touched the ball twice for 8 yards. So on the ground, Newcastle's rushed the ball 13 times for a total of 50 yards. Through the air, Robertson's pretty accurate tonight. He's completed 6 out of the 7 passes that he's thrown for 67 yards. His receivers on the night so far, number 86, Tystad's caught the ball twice for 10 yards. Nielsen 4 times for 54 yards, and Chick once for 3. So total offensive yards here at the half for Newcastle is 117. Looking at the Blazers, Cole Perriott's carried the ball 5 times for 13 yards, Schultz twice for 5, Hager twice for 8, and then Bivens has carried the ball 5 times for 6 yards. So a total of 14 carries for the Blazers and 32 yards. Through the air, Bivens is 10 of 16 tonight with 123 yards. His receivers look like this. He threw to Keith once on an incompletion. He's thrown to Flock 4 times for 33 yards. Miller 3 times for 8 yards, and then Wolf has caught the ball 5 times for 70 yards in that huge play that we saw right before the half. And then Perriott's caught the ball twice for 9 yards. So total offense so far for the Blazers 155 yards. So Grant, we're managed to win that battle all of the time, but it's not as significant as it usually is.
No, this one's still definitely in doubt here, and it'll be a very interesting second half. Don't go anywhere. We'll have kind of a extended halftime here with homecoming festivities at Wiseman Field, and we'll take a break for it here. So again, your halftime score, it's Torrington 14, Newcastle 7. We'll be back to chat with you in the second half. Coming up.
Lingle would like to take this opportunity to thank all of their loyal customers. They are committed to providing their customers with the highest level of customer service and quality products. Ties realizes that there are other options available for you to shop, and they value the relationship they have built with you, their customers, and really appreciate your business. The staff at Ties Pit Stop thanks you for your continued loyalty, and they look forward to seeing you in the future. Ties Pit Stop, Highway 26 in Lingle, locally owned and operated. Thank you again for all of your support.
There's the big box stores, and then there's your store. You know, the store that's been around for 100 years with 5 generations making sure their customers are taken care of. That's Valley Mercantile, your Pronto Auto Parts dealer in Torrington. We know what a large company can offer, but we know what we offer as well. The parts you need, along with residential delivery, plus tire rotations, alignments, and brake inspections. We also offer a place for your waste oil disposal. We're your store. Valley Mercantile, your Pronto Auto Parts dealer in Torrington.
People bank with people. At Platte Valley Bank, not only do we provide a wide array of financial services, we also provide leadership and volunteer time to support many community activities. We We give our time, talent, and resources to help local organizations that have an impact on our friends and neighbors. Building long-term relationships with our customers and a strong commitment to our community is the way we do business.
Platte Valley Bank, member FDIC.
Our producers know that running a successful operation these days requires having reliable service and quality products. That's why you know you can trust the knowledgeable people at Westco to provide you sound agronomic advice, aerial application, bulk fuel, lubricants, propane, tires, and other essentials to keep your operation running smoothly. Our priority is helping you succeed. Call or visit your nearest Westco location today. Westco. Service, solutions, success.
Westco's your best value through and through.
Yo, Jake, what's up? Okay, Mom, on my way. Hey, girl, can you share your math notes? Whoa, that was close.
When you get behind the wheel, give your phone to a passenger. Put it in the glove compartment. Just don't text and drive. The suspense won't kill you. Texting might. Between 2016 and 2020, nearly 1,800 people in Wyoming were injured in crashes involving a distracted driver. 53 died. Stop the texts, stop the wrecks. A message from YDOT.
This is Wade Brew, Market President with Pinnacle Bank. Pinnacle Bank has been serving the lending needs of farmers, ranchers, and commercial business owners of the Wyoming area, where we've called home for over 100 years. Let us put our resources to work for you with local decision-making from a family-owned bank. Give us a call or visit us at www.wypinnbank.com. Pinnacle Bank, Torrington, and Mitchell, the way banking should be. Member FDIC.
If you're looking for a rotor or windshield wiper motor, yeah, you'll find it at CarQuest.
Take control of car maintenance with help from Valley Motor Supply, CarQuest Auto Parts Retailer. Did you know that the average car battery lasts 5 to 7 years? Valley Motor Supply has a great selection of car batteries so you can stay on the road. Stop in at Valley Motor Supply CarQuest, your local auto parts retailer in Torrington and Lusk.
Yeah, you'll find it at CarQuest.
It feels good to be free. Free to come and go. Set your pace and choose your path. Banner Torrington Community Hospital offers new technologies, in-state specialists for the road less traveled, and the healthcare professionals you know for a familiar face along the way. Torrington Community Hospital, providing a wide breadth of care, making healthcare easier so life can be better.
We treat you like family. You're one of our own.
When it comes to putting up fences, corrals, and additional outbuildings on your farm or ranch, you can always count on Century Lumber to have on hand the materials you'll need for all kinds of projects. 3.5 by 6.5, 5 by 8, or 6 by 8 treated posts. They also carry sizes of panels and supplies for the fencing you may need to put up this year. And no matter the tank size you need for your herd, they have all sizes to choose from. They know that jobs around the farm and ranch are never ending, and that's why they're ready to help you out. Century Lumber, Torrington.
Specializing in custom cattle feeding, Dinklage Feed Yards features old-fashioned reliability and commitment to create better feeding and marketing opportunities, including specialty programs such as Verified Natural and NHTC. Dinklage ranks as the top choice of progressive cattle feeders throughout the country, and our financing department offers a prompt, convenient, and competitive response to our customers' cattle or feed financing needs. Make Dinklage a part of your team and allow us to maximize your profits. Dinklage Feed, East Highway 26, Torrington.
Other food delivery apps charge surprise fees, but Domino's is giving away $50 million worth of surprise frees, like free pizza, lava cakes, or cheesy bread when you order delivery online. And we found some unique ways to get the word out.
Like shouting from the rooftop!
Screaming it! We even called Paul Revere.
Free lava cakes are coming!
Order delivery online and you could get a surprise free from Domino's. No purchase necessary. Open U.S. residents 13 and up through 11/21/21. Odds of winning are 1 in 14. See rules at surprisefrees.domino's.com for free entry, blackout dates, restrictions, and details.
Hi, this is Kelly Sittner, President of First State Bank in Torrington. Win big with First State Bank. The MVP goes to our totally free checking, an account for personal or business that is truly free. No minimum balance requirement and no monthly fees. You'll get a free instant issued Visa debit card plus a free gift, a cozy Sherpa fleece blanket, perfect for keeping warm in the bleachers at the game. So win big with our totally free checking account. First State Bank in Torrington, division of Glacier Bank, your first choice in banking. Member FDIC.
If you're looking to replace the windows and doors in your home or have a new construction project, then look no further than Gherkin Windows and Doors, available at Blodorn Lumber in Torrington. Stop in today and see their impressive product gallery. With over 80 years of manufacturing experience and expertise, get the quality that you deserve with Gherkin Windows and Doors. It's all available at Blodorn Lumber in Torrington. Stop and see their display today, 219 West 21st Avenue.
Fall is here and so is football and volleyball. Heartland Embroidery is ready to dress you up in the perfect apparel to root for your favorite team. They've got all you'll need to represent the Doggers, Blazers, and Cyclones, and anything in the store can be customized to show your favorite students or player's number and name. Don't forget about Cowboy football. Heartland Embroidery is proud to be the area's largest retailer of cowboy gear and apparel. It's all at Heartland Embroidery, downtown Torrington.
Behind every farm or ranch is a family. At J.G. Elliott Insurance Center, we treat all of our clients like family. I'm Kyle Rafferty, and we can provide insurance coverage for your farm, ranch, machinery, and livestock, and any other insurance needs you might have. The right insurance can help you protect your family, your future, and keep your operation running in any season. Let us protect what means the most to you. Give me a call or stop by my office in Torrington. J.G. Elliott Insurance Center, a Platte Valley company.
Landscaping Plus on East Highway 26 in Torrington not only serves the community with a personal touch for lawn and garden designs, but they also carry and sell sprinkler parts, weed barrier, and edging for all you do-it-yourselfers out there. Once you stop in, you'll find all kinds of additional items you'll want to add to your lawn and gardens. Plus, Rob will be more than happy to discuss design ideas that you might want to incorporate into your landscaping. Just make the call to 532-6067. Landscaping Plus in Torrington.
The heart. It's a big deal to your overall health. At Memorial Hospital of Converse County, we have a team of dedicated healthcare providers who make patient-centered care the hallmark of what they do. Dr. Alan Mattern, a board-certified cardiologist and graduate of the Yale School of Medicine, sees patients weekly in our medical office building, and our cardiopulmonary team focuses on heart and lung health with tireless dedication. We are proving that bigger isn't always better at Memorial Hospital of Converse County. Find out more at conversehospital.com.
Pieper and Marsh Family Dentistry knows good overall health starts with good oral health, and the way to that perfect smile is with the periodic dental examination. Family Dentistry has been practicing in eastern Wyoming for over 30 years and has experience in all fields of dental care. Doctors Pieper and Marsh welcome new patients, and your referrals are appreciated. Call 532-4448 for your appointment with Pieper and Marsh Family Dentistry, or visit their website at pieperdentistry.com.
At Points West Community Bank, we know that agriculture is more than a business. It is a way of life. With over 94 years of experience in serving Goshen County, we understand and value the ways of our local farmers and ranchers. Through the quality of banking services and lending relationships, we take the time to know our customer and learn their operation firsthand. Stop in today to meet with our friendly and experienced lending staff to discuss your agricultural business needs. We look forward to seeing you. Points West Community Bank, a new direction in banking. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Introducing Dr. Matthew Fournier, who is joining Premier Bone & Joint Center's team of physicians. Dr. Fournier is a fellowship-trained orthopedic surgeon specializing in sports medicine, including traumatic and degenerative conditions of the shoulder, hip, and knee. Dr. Fournier obtained his medical degree from the University of Washington through the WWAMI Medical Program. He furthered his education with a fellowship at the Lake Tahoe Orthopedic Institute. Dr. Fournier was born and raised in Cheyenne and is a proud Wyoming cowboy. Call today to schedule an appointment and visit us online at premierboneandjoint.com. Premier Bone & Joint Centers, worthy of Wyoming.
Supporting our youth, that's what Torrington Beverage has been so proud of for so many years. So when you need to quench your thirst, do it with a Pepsi product, Sobe, Brisk Lipton Tea, Rockstar, or Gatorade. Plus they have the juice to get you going in the mornings with Frappuccinos, Starbucks iced coffee, and Muscle Milk, helping supply this community with top-of-the-line drinks. Torrington Beverage is the proud sponsor of Goshen County Sports. and believes in neighbors helping neighbors. Remember, that's Torrington Beverage. Get your thirst on.
Torrington Vision Source is a proud radio sponsor of area athletes and the Wyoming Cowboys. We're your one source for your family's eye care needs. Eye exam, full service optical, contact lenses, eye diseases and injuries, surgical co-management. We use the latest in technology, not only in diagnosing your problem, but also in the products to fix it. Our helpful and friendly staff is just a phone call or click away. 532-4114 or TorringtonVisionSource.com, or like us on Facebook. Torrington Vision Source. Doctors Grant and Linda Jones, East M Street in Torrington.
Do you have a car, truck, or SUV you no longer want or need? This is Al Maloney, General Manager at Transwest Ford of Torrington. We are paying top dollar for used cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. Inventories are tight and we need your car. That means your used vehicle will never be worth more. Visit twford.com or stop by the store for a free, no obligation appraisal. Transwest Ford of Torrington, 1209 East M Street, 307-532-2114. You shop the rest, now buy from the best at the new Transwest Ford of Torrington.
Ty's Pit Stop in Lingle would like to take this opportunity to thank all of their loyal customers. They are committed to providing their customers with the highest level of customer service and quality products. Ty's realizes that there are other options available for you to shop, and they value the relationship they have built with you, their customers, and really appreciate your business. The staff at Ty's Pit Stop thanks you for your continued loyalty, and they look forward to seeing you in the future. Ty's Pit Stop, Highway 26 in Lingle, locally owned and operated. Thank you again for all of your support.
There's the big box stores, and then there's your store. You know, the store that's been around for 100 years with 5 generations making sure their customers are taken care of. That's Valley Mercantile, your Pronto Auto Parts dealer in Torrington. We know what a large company can offer, but we know what we offer as well. The parts you need, along with residential delivery, plus tire rotations, alignments, and brake inspections. We also offer a place for your waste oil disposal. We're your store. Valley Mercantile, your Pronto Auto Parts dealer in Torrington.
All right, welcome back to Wiseman Field, everybody. Coming out of halftime, and we still got to get that royalty information to you. We'll try to do that here as Torrington leads Newcastle 14-7. Let's run through some score updates, though. It's brought to you by TD Real Estate. TD Real Estate needs rentals. Do you have a rental that you're tired of taking care of? Let TD Real Estate do it for you. Or do you want to move but don't want to sell? Let TD Real Estate manage it for you. Call Ronnie at 401-1048, your number one property management company. Here's Travis.
Thanks, Grant. So looking at scores across 4A, all of those in the third quarter. Number one, Rock Springs over Cheyenne South, 62-0. Down in Cheyenne, a good game going on down there between Central and number 3 ranked East. Central over East right now, 20-13. Again in the third quarter, number 4 Thunder Basin over Laramie, 55-7. And in the second quarter, number 2 Sheridan over Kelly Walsh, 14-0. The final score in Class 4A, number 5 Natrona County, 14, Campbell County, 2. That game in the second quarter. Looking quick across 3A, in the third quarter, Cody's beating Star Valley right now, 15-3. Number 2 Jackson over Evanston, 42-7. That game in the fourth quarter. Number 4 Powell, 28, Green River, nothing. That game in the third. And at the half, it's Lander over Riverton, 17-0. A final score, one that was not even played today, is number 5 Douglas beat Rollins 1-0 as Rollins had to bow out of the game tonight for health reasons from what I had heard. Across 2A, final scores, number 4 Cokeville 30, Kemmerer 0. Final in Mountain View, Big Piney beat Mountain View 27-7. Final score in Thermopolis, number 1 Lyman over Thermop 14-6, so that game a little bit closer than I think most of us would have thought. At the half, number 3 Lovell 21, Pinedale 6. At the half, number 5 Wheatland 14, Tongue River 7. Upton Sundance 15, Burns 0. That game at the half also, and then Bighorn over Glenrock 19-0 at the half. Of course, our score here, the Blazers over Newcastle 14-7 at the half. In 1A 9-man, a final score, Shoshone over Wyoming Indians 67-0. In the third, Pine Bluffs easily beaten Wright 41-6. Number 5 Rocky Mountain 13, Lusk 6. That game in the fourth. I'm sure there's probably an update.
We do. Yeah, Lingle 47, Moorcroft 8. Thank you, John Gunn. getting us that one.
What I'm showing, Southeast over Saratoga right now, 21-8. In the second quarter, Graybull and Riverside, no score there.
All right, well, let's quickly run through your royalty here. The ladies up for royalty this year. Freshman Olive Osmera, sophomore Jade Floyd, escorted by Bryce Hager. The juniors, junior maid Marissa Morehouse, escorted by Brendan Flock. Mackenzie Cole, escorted by Ben Furmanak. And then the seniors, Lauren Orr, escorted by Kyler Shields. Reese Hawley, escorted by Isaac Bartlett. And Maddie Jones, escorted by Chase Miller. 2021-22, homecoming prince is Ben Furmanak. The homecoming princess is Marissa Morehouse. Homecoming king is Chase Miller. And the homecoming queen is Reese Hawley. So both teams have exited their locker rooms, back on the field here. We're just getting ready to go. Still got about a minute. Bubba, why don't we take a quick 30 and we'll be back with the kickoff after this.
People bank with people. At Platte Valley Bank, not only do we provide a wide array of financial services, we also provide leadership and volunteer time to support many community activities. We give our time, talent, and resources to help local organizations that have an impact on our friends and neighbors. Building long-term relationships with our customers and a strong commitment to our community is the way we do business.
Platte Valley Bank, member FDIC.
Our producers know that running a successful operation these days requires having reliable service and quality products. That's why you know you can trust the knowledgeable people at Westco to provide you sound agronomic advice, aerial application, bulk fuel, lubricants, propane, tires, and other essentials to keep your operation running smoothly. Our priority is helping you succeed. Call or visit your nearest Westco location today. Westco. Service, solutions, success.
Westco's your best value through and through.
All right, welcome back to Wiseman Field, everybody. We're about all set to go here for half number 2. Again, Torrington leads Newcastle 14-7. It's been a good, low-scoring ball game so far. Torrington won the toss, elected to defer. They will get the football here in the third quarter, moving left to right across your radio dial. McFarland will put the toe to it. Miller and Hager back deep. Bryce has it at the 11. Heads back to the middle, to the 20, to the 30. Bryce takes on a tackler at the 40-yard line, mows him over, and he'll be down at the 43. Yikes.
Just like we saw that last time that he had the ball on a kickoff, he just lowers his shoulder and puts the boom on somebody. Right before that, the Blazers had some pretty good coverage down there to create a little bit of a hole for him as they were able to block off some of those Dogie defenders.
So they'll spot it at the 42. Let's see if this Torrington offense can get on track here a little bit. They'll start off in an offset pistol. Send Miller in motion. Fake the jet sweep. Up the middle it goes. Perriott, not much. Going to get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about it. Spun around by Jacob Prell. Maybe a yard on the play for Perriott. 2nd and 9. Miller and Keith to the right side. Flock out to the left. He'll come in motion. This is going to be a jet sweep. Now pitch back the other way. Chase Miller, and that doesn't fool anybody. Down he goes. Tanner Nielsen.
So Newcastle not falling for any of that tonight. Looked like maybe Chase was going to get along the outside. He cut back in, and Newcastle was able to take him down right at the line of scrimmage.
Ooh, big down here for the Blazer D. You don't want to get the ball in the first kickoff after half and come up 3 and out. Twins to either side. Bivens in the shotgun. Nobody in motion. He'll look to throw. Fires near side. It's caught. Wolf at the 40 and out of bounds in Dogie territory at the 37. Sure-handed, number 7. Bad ankle and all.
Just nice to see Wolf out there making those passes, and really his money is after he catches the ball, he's able to just turn downfield and take off. So good, big play there by the Blazers for another first down.
Yeah, and he's several steps slow with that ankle tonight, so not going to be able to see that burst probably for another week. Bivens to throw, other side. It's caught. Wolf out close to another first down. They'll put him down at about the 30. Tystat on the stop. It'll be 2nd and 2. Blazers going hurry up. Trips right side. Bivens will delay. Take a look at the sideline. Change up the play a little bit here. He's going to keep it himself. Bo's got a first down. And still on his feet, breaks away at the 20. Bo Bivens inside the 15, banged out of bounds at the 14-yard line.
I don't think anybody was expecting that, Grant. I know we thought he'd just gotten past the, maybe a few yards past where they needed to be for the first down. He breaks out for about 17.
They'll put it down at the 13. Torrington going fast. Trips right side once again. Bivens will stop, have a look at Nikolai on the sideline, come back for the play. Perriott will back up in the formation, and he'll have the carry. And this is right into the heart of the Newcastle D. He goes nowhere, stopped by Josh Womack.
Coach Nikolai trying to even things out a little bit. We saw a couple of big pass plays that got us down the field like this. Now he's putting the ball on the ground, hoping to keep Newcastle honest.
Perriott will pick up 2 on the play, 2nd and 8. Trips right side again. Double tight set. Bivens, the give. Carson Schultz this time. Carson with a full head of steam going. He's at the 10, or check it at the 5, and close to a first down. They'll put it down at about the 3. They're eyeballing it right now to see if he got enough. That's where he needed to get the first down. And we'll see if we'll have a measurement here. They'll bring the chains out. Brought to you by the Torrington Volunteer Fire Department. And stretch him out. That's about as close as you can get. So much so that the official is going to pick up the chains and the football right where it is on the chain and put it down. So, 3rd and an inch. Torrington definitely not looking for 3 here. They'll send twins to the right side. Off balance line, Bivens to keep it himself. He only had to get an inch, so I have no idea. That'll be a first down.
Wasn't much for Bo to pick up. All he had to do was follow his line and fall forward. That's what he did. And Newcastle kept pushing him back, but with that forward progress, pretty easy to mark that first down for the Blazers here.
Torrington knocking on the door. They got the ball at the 2. Their 9th first down of the contest. Going to try to punch it in right here. Got 2 receivers to the right side. The backs are Perriott and Schultz. Split back formation. Bivens up under center. Going to try to get it himself. He's across. Touchdown, Torrington. Bo Bivens with his second touchdown run today.
Great push there by the offensive line for the Blazers. Created a little hole. Bo was able to just walk right into the end zone. So nice way to come out of the locker room at the half, running, marching down the field and putting a score on the board.
Chase Miller out to attempt the point after. Again, the holder Bivens, snapper Birdsall. Snap is good, hold is down, kick is on the way, and it is good. So with 7:40 left here in the third quarter on the Clark & Associates scoreboard, Blazers take the opening drive in the third quarter and march it down for a 2-yard score. It's Torrington 21, Newcastle 7. Back to Wiseman Field, 30 seconds.
Yo, Jake, what's up? Okay, Mom, on my way. Hey, girl, can you share your math notes? Whoa, that was close.
When you get behind the wheel, give your phone to a passenger. Put it in the glove compartment. Just don't text and drive. The suspense won't kill you. Texting might. Between 2016 and 2020, nearly 1,800 people in Wyoming were injured in crashes involving a distracted driver. 53 died. Stop the texts, stop the wrecks. A message from YDOT.
Grant Jones, Travis Reinhardt, Bubba Keith alongside. We mentioned the Cowboys tomorrow on Kerm FM. The 5 o'clock start at Air Force. Denver Broncos on Sunday on the road with the early one at Pittsburgh. Taking on the Steelers. That'll be an 11 o'clock kick.
And this time of year, Grant, we got 4 Major League Baseball games going on.
That's
today,
right.
Too.
Lots of sports.
Great time of year, for sure.
And a great night, as we said here. Just couldn't dial up a more beautiful evening here in Torrington for homecoming. No wind. Temperature really still feels like it's holding in the 60s. Miller approaches, gets into this one, and this will be a touchback. I believe Chase is now up to 20.
That's what I was just
with
thinking.
those. And so Newcastle have it 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Blazers chewed up some time on that drive. About 5 minutes or so. And we'll see how the Dogies answer it. 21-7. Blazers here in the third quarter. And again, they're on the road for the biggie at Wheatland next week. 1st and 10 Newcastle. Roberson's in the gun. Fake the jet sweep. He's just going to keep it himself and has some room up the middle. Upended by Kyler Shields, but not before Roberson gets it out to the 27. Pickup of 7 on the play.
I had to guess, Grant, we're probably going to see quite a bit of that tonight. After the first half, he was their leading rusher, kind of the guy that was making things happen for their offense. So hopefully the Blazer D can key in on that and slow him down.
Haven't seen as much of McConkey as I thought we would have tonight. Now we got a couple of Dogies coming in late into the huddle here. They're going to have to hustle on this play to avoid a delay. They'll send a receiver to either side. Roberson in the gun once again. Torrington will rush 5. And fake the give. Roberson going to keep it himself. Hit by Hager, but this will be a first down for Roberson across the 30 out to the 31. Newcastle's 5th first down of the night. And moves the chains with 6:35 left here in the third. Now they'll send Twins to the right side. Roberson back in the gun once again. Back to throw, pumps once, now fires, got a man, and it's overthrown to Aiden Chick. Ooh, he had several steps on Cristobal Lopez.
Well, and we talked about it earlier in the first half. Chick's got some speed, but Roberson just had a little bit more adrenaline than he knew what to do with, and threw that, probably 5 yards over his head. So little luck there by the Blazers, because he didn't have anybody stopping him if he'd have caught that.
And so now it's 2nd and 10 from the 31. Fake the jet sweep. This is a pitch forward. Perino goes nowhere. Tackled by a host of Blazers, led by Carson Schultz, as well as Dylan Packard. That's going to be a loss of 1 on the play for Perino. They'll bring it back to the 30. 3rd down, and the Torrington crowd back into it. Cowbells out here in Wiseman. And a great crowd for homecoming night. 3rd and 11, fake the give. Roberson wants to throw, now scrambling out of there, and still on his feet, but down he goes. Short gainer for Roberson. Gets it out to about the 34, but that's going to bring up 4th down and a punting situation here for Matt Konzelman's crew.
Great coverage there by Torrington. I imagine that's something they talked a little bit about at the half, where he drops back to pass, and I don't think he has any intentions to, then just tucks the ball and tries to get some positive yards.
What I say about the great weather, Travis, we got rain falling all of a sudden. That'll cool things off. Here's McFarland, kind of a low line drive punt that Hager's just going to get away from. And it'll roll all the way down to the 23-yard line. That's where Torrington will have it 1st and 10.
Well, that is kind of shocking, Grant. I can see it now, too. Just a light rain coming down, and see what that does for the game.
Blazers have it once again with 4:39 left here in the 3rd quarter, and owners of a 21-7 lead on the Newcastle Dogies. They'll split a receiver to either side, and Bivens is back in the gun. Backs beside him, and the give is to Perriott up the middle. One cut by Cole, and down he goes at the 25-yard line. That's for no gain. Maybe give him 1. Rain getting harder here at Wiseman.
The fans are scrambling now, Grant.
Hopefully they don't head for the exits. Gonna need them here. Bivens back in the shotgun. And here's the give to Hager. Nice move by Bryson, a stiff arm. Hager's banged out of bounds as a flag comes in at the 35-yard line. This should be enough for a Torrington 1st down. Let's check the hanky and make sure that Hager didn't grab face mask.
Like a good stiff arm, but I think you might be right, Grant. That's what the officials are probably talking about. Well, it does look like Newcastle's moving back, so I guess we'll have to wait and see when they get this sorted out.
There's a big discussion here, big huddle by the Stripes right at the 35-yard line. This is a Cheyenne crew tonight. Personal foul, face mask on Torrington. So not only did they say that Hager grabbed it, he jerked it on the stiff arm. That'll push him all the way back to the 20-yard line. And it'll make it 2nd down and 14. Blazers now penalized 50 yards. Bivens will give to Schultz. He goes nowhere, thrown for a loss. Stopped there by Perino, as well as Jacob Perrell. Maybe give Schultz a yard, and it's 3rd down and 13. Lingle wins it 53-16 over Moorcroft. Trips to the left side. Bivens is in the shotgun. Straight drop back. Has all the time in the world. Now fires, and it's tapped away. I believe Chick got a piece of that. Intended for Chase Miller. Right at midfield. And I think Chick got a piece of that to bat it away because
I think he did. Watching Chase, he had to turn his body the other direction.
Miller was looking at right in, and all of a sudden it wasn't there. So Blazers will be forced to punt. Miller will stand at his 10. Good snap to him. He'll bang it out of there. This is a nice kick by Chase, and Newcastle will just get away from it. It'll take a Dogie bounce at the 43 and roll dead at the 46. So good field position here for the Dogies as we wind our way towards the end of the third quarter. 2:47 left here in the third, and again it's 21-7.
Well, Grant, we saw it a little bit in the first half, and on that drive we saw it again where those penalties kind of hurt the Blazers, pushing them back into a little bit of an unmanageable spot. So let's see if the defense can get big here and stop the Dogies, get the ball back.
Newcastle will split a receiver to either side. Roberson's back in the gun with McConkey beside him. He's going to throw, trying to set up the screen, and it's over the head of McConkey. Boy, if Kel Perriott was a couple of steps ahead of where he was, that would have been a pick six.
They just tried that screen out of the backfield, and you're right. Cole was almost there to snatch that one out of the air.
Second down and 10. Rain stopped now here at Wiseman Field. Just a brief shower. McConkey will come in motion. And Roberson going to go down the field. Got a man, and it's caught one-handed by Nielsen all the way down inside the 20 at the 17-yard line. Wow, what a catch.
That was a great catch. That's one of those things you see on Saturdays and Sundays. He was able just to put that hand out there and reel it in. So what a catch there by Newcastle.
Chase Miller, I believe, was the defender, had pretty good coverage on him too. This time Roberson's just going to keep it. Here's a light flag comes in. Not much for Roberson. Maybe a yard on the play. But that was thrown in by the far official, the line judge with authority. Right during the tackle. And I think this is going to go on the Blazers. Face mask on Torrington. Boy, the penalty bug really getting the Blazers now. This will be a half of the distance to the goal type of deal. And they'll put it down at the 9.
I'm sure that's something they're going to have a chat about here real quick, cleaning up the game a little.
Newcastle is 9 yards away from a big answer. They got 4 receivers out to the right side. Roberson's all alone in the backfield, and this will be blown dead. Timeout, Dogies, just before the snap. So we'll take a break too. Newcastle threatening, minute 55 left here in the third. Clark and Associates scoreboard. It's Torrington 21, Newcastle 7. Back in 30.
This is Wade Brew, Market President with Pinnacle Bank. Pinnacle Bank has been serving the lending needs of farmers, ranchers, and commercial business owners in the Wyobraska area, where we've called home for over 100 years. Let us put our resources to work for you with local decision-making from a family-owned bank. Give us a call or visit us at www.wypinnbank.com. Pinnacle Bank, Torrington and Mitchell, the way banking should be. Member FDIC.
One road game left for Torrington, one home game to finish the regular season. That'll be senior night coming up in a couple of weeks against Burns. Still lots to be decided in Class 2A East. So after the timeout, Dogies will have it 1st and 1. Don't see that very much. At the 9-yard line. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. McConkey in motion. Fake the jet sweep, and the keeper by Roberson heading towards the end zone. Going to come up just a yard shy. Caught from behind Bryce Hager.
Looked like maybe he fell forward there and was able to pick that or get into the end zone for the score, but like you said, Grant, a yard shy. So another shot here for the Blazers to shut him down.
Well, Newcastle keeps getting off the mat. And they're a yard away from cutting this to a 1-touchdown lead. Split a receiver to either side. Roberson in the gun once again. The give, McConkey heading for the end zone. He's across. Touchdown, Newcastle.
Easy 1-yard run there for McConkey as he come around the left side of the line and was able to dive forward for the Newcastle score. Just like Grant said here, pending the point after, it could be a 1-touchdown game here in the third.
And the rain starting up once again here at Wiseman Field. McFarland out to attempt the point after. Snap is good, hold is down, kick is on the way, and it is good. And so, with a minute 20 left here in the third quarter, it's Torrington 21, Newcastle 14. Back to Wiseman in 30.
Or windshield wiper motor, yeah, you'll find it at CarQuest.
Take control of car maintenance with help from Valley Motor Supply, CarQuest Auto Parts retailer. Did you know that the average car battery lasts 5 to 7 years? Valley Motor Supply has a great selection of car batteries so you can stay on the road. Stop in at Valley Motor Supply CarQuest, your local auto parts retailer in Torrington and Lusk.
Yeah, you'll find it at CarQuest.
Grant Jones, Travis Reinhardt, Bubba Caith. And Newcastle draws closer. 21-14 now after the touchdown by McConkey. As we have a steady rain falling now here at Wiseman Field. That's done a little bit of damage to this crowd. Some are out the door. Biggest crowd by far of the season.
Guessing that means they're in their cars listening, I'm hoping, Grant.
McFarland has it teed up. And Miller and Hager back deep. This is going to be a short kick. This will be taken by one of the Blazer up men. This is Deegan Keith at the 20 to the 30, and out to the 35-yard line goes Keith. So McFarland didn't get all into that one as he wanted to, and Keith a heads-up play to nab it.
Not bad field position here for Torrington to start this drive, so let's see what kind of answer they have for that Newcastle score that we just saw.
Blazers will send 2 receivers to the right side, 1 to the left. Bivens is in the shotgun. The give to Hager right up the middle. Bryce tackled from behind after a pickup of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Tackle made, Josh Womack.
50 seconds left to go on the clock here in the third quarter.
2 receivers to the left side, 1 to the right. Bivens shotgun once again. The give. Hager, he's hit immediately, stays on his feet, and then driven backwards. And I think he was hit initially by Roberson. No gain. 3rd down and 7. Torrington playing it pretty close to the vest here, with a little bit of a wet field and a wet football.
I'm guessing Coach Steinmetz just going to let the clock run out here on the on the quarter, I'm sorry.
That's exactly what he will do, as we're under 6 seconds to play, and that'll do it for quarter number 3 here at Wiseman Field. Nothing decided yet. Your score after 3. It's Torrington 21, Newcastle 14. 4th and final coming up. 1 minute.
It feels good to be free. Free to come and go. Set your pace and choose your path. Banner Torrington Community Hospital offers new technologies, in-state specialists for the road less traveled, and the healthcare professionals you know for a familiar face along the way. Torrington Community Hospital, providing a wide breadth of care, making healthcare easier so life can be better.
We treat you like family. You're one of our own.
When it comes to putting up fences, corrals, and additional outbuildings on your farm or ranch, you can always count on Century Lumber to have on hand the materials you'll need for all kinds of projects. 3.5 by 6.5, 5 by 8, or 6 by 8 treated posts. They also carry sizes of panels and supplies for the fencing you may need to put up this year. And no matter the tank size you need for your herd, they have all sizes to choose from. They know that jobs around the farm and ranch are never ending, and that's why they're ready to help you out. Century Lumber, Torrington.
Well, and if you've been listening to these ball games and you're thinking about trying out this telecast on YouTube, all you got to do is go on your YouTube app or just bring it up in your browser and punch in KGOS Sports on the search engine. You'll see it right there. Click right on it, watch and listen. Big thanks to Ryan for handling that for us this year. Here's the Blazers, 3rd down. Bobbled snap, but the pass is complete. Chase Miller's got a 1st down. Across the 45 out to the 46-yard line, and Miller's slow to get up. Now he's up. But what looked like a broken play ends up being a 1st down for the Blazers.
Did look like a broken play on that snap, but Bo was able to wrangle it back in and saw Chase wide open there out on the flat, and pickup of about 8 in the 1st down for Torrington. So the drive continues here in the 4th.
Fresh 4 for the Blazers at the 46. Twins to the right side. Offset eye. Bivens up under center. Back to throw. Fires far side. It's incomplete. Chase Miller ran over the yard marker on his way out of bounds.
Our volunteer firefighters running the chains over there did a good job of leaving it standing up for him to hit, though, so that was nice of them.
Got out of the way.
It sure did. I would get out of the way, too, if Chase was coming at me.
Looks like all the parts are still together on that yard marker. 2nd down and 10. Bivens shotgun this time, fakes a give. He's going to keep it himself. Bo with some room. Bivens out close to a Blazer first down. He's into Dogie territory. Down at the 46, going to come up a couple of yards shy. Pickup of 8.
Bo just saw that big hole. We've seen Newcastle do that a few times, and Torrington took that play and was able to pick up 8 on the run by Bivens. So nice job there. Short third down.
Blazers got to be a little careful with the football here. Don't want to give Newcastle a chance. 3rd and 2. But need to get this first. Quick hitter, far side, caught by Wolf. Can Kaiser get there? Stretches out. All depends on where they put it down on the far side. And I don't think they're going to give it to him. They're going to set it just inside the 45-yard line. And needs to get to the 44. No thinking about this. Blazers will go for it, 4th and inches. Newcastle stack the line. Bivens is in the shotgun. Going to keep it himself. And Bivens going to get there. Second surge got it for him. He got it down to the 43.
I was going to say, it looked like Newcastle grabbed him at the line of scrimmage, and he was able to shake leg loose and fall forward to pick up that yard that they needed for a first down.
First down, number 11 for the Blazers tonight. Keeping an eye on the clock, 9:48. Stopped momentarily here till he set the chains. And again, Torrington leads it by a touchdown. Keith, Miller, and Flock all to the left side. Bivens shotgun. The give, Carson Schultz off right tackle. Carson a load to bring down. Newcastle's finding it out there as Schultz will bust it down to the 40. That's good enough for a pickup of 4 on the play. 2nd down and 6. Torrington content to just chew up short yard chunks here, as they'll have the same formation trips left. Bivens, the give. Schultz once again gets a block, but nothing else develops for him as he crosses the 40 down at the 39. 3rd down. And it'll be about 3rd down and 5.
Clock still running, Grant. Exactly what the coaching staff wants, as long as we can pick up this 5 yards here and another first down.
Twins to the right and left. Schultz beside Bivens. Bo's going to throw. Fires. It's incomplete. I don't know if Keith wasn't looking back at the pass. Also, Wolf was in the vicinity out there at the 30-yard line. That's going to bring up 4th down. In comes the punt unit.
Looked like a little bit of a broken play. And Keith kind of turned around and looked when the ball hit the ground and was surprised, I think, to see that it was there so quickly.
That would be a 57-yard field goal attempt, but Chase isn't going to do that. He'll punt it away. It's a high wobbler angling towards the near sidelines, maybe 2 angled. Sails out about 10 yards out from the 15, so they'll walk it back up to the 20. So that's where the Dogies will have it, 1st and 10. 8:07 left. And they're going to try to tie this football game on this drive.
Imagine, depending on how fast that clock's rolling, we're going to see Newcastle put the ball in the air a little bit more. I know Coach Steinman's talked about our secondary and trying to cover some of that, so we may get a chance to see what adjustments Torrington made over the week and how they're going to stop the offense from running down the field.
Newcastle will split a receiver to either side, and Roberson surrounded by his backs. He's going to spin out of there. Nice little flare out far side. McConkey jukes Schultz, falls forward across the 25 to the 27-yard line. This will be a pickup of 7. Nice play design there. Torrington's not getting a whole lot of penetration into that backfield. Kind of allowing Roberson to do what he wants back there. They'll split 2 to the left. McConkey will come in motion. Fake the jet sweep. Roberson will keep it. Roberson out for a first down across the 30 to the 31. That'll move the chains for Newcastle. 6th time tonight. And a fresh 4 for the Dogies.
Just looking, Roberson's got, he's a 6'1", 200-pound freight train to bring down. Torrington's done a decent job, but does have 57 yards rushing on the night.
Two receivers split out to the right side. Nielsen's off to the left. And fake the inside pitch. Now Roberson's on the run. Still looking. Fires. It's caught. Chick at the 40. Hogtied by Shields. And banged out of bounds by Keith. A flag thrown in the backfield. This might come back. That'll be a hold on the Dogies.
Usually see that when that play extends like that. Something, you know, they try their hardest to not commit that penalty, but inevitably somebody's going to grab on to somebody else to try to keep them away from the quarterback. And Torrington lucked out there a little bit with the hold and pushing them back.
It's kind of a spot of the foul deal too, Travis. So that occurred well behind the play in the Dogie backfield. 10 yards from there. How about putting him inside the 10 to the 9? Holy cow.
That's a
first down and a Goshen County mile here.
A huge, huge play. We go from 14 yards and another first down for the Dogies to bring it up first and, like you said, a Goshen County mile.
They gotta get it to the 41 to get a first down, and again they're at the 9. Split a receiver to either side. Roberson's in the gun. The give, McConkey, left side, getting some room, putting his head down, and stopped by Schultz. Short gainer here. Got it out to the 16-yard line, so give him 7 on the pickup. Second down and, I don't know.
A lot.
A lot.
I think we were looking at somewhere around 30 yards, so we'll say 24, 25, somewhere around there.
Twins to the left side. Nielsen will be out to the right side. Roberson's in the gun again. Gonna option near side. They're after him, but he slips past. Then the late pitch coming, McConkey, and he's got it out across the 25-yard line to about the 27. So a big chunk picked up there by Newcastle. Now they're getting to a point where I can call it here. Third down and 14.
Robertson did a pretty good job there on that option, just to hold on to it until it looked like he was going down, and McConkey stayed with him for a fairly good pickup there on that play.
Big third down. Cowbells come out here at Wiseman. They'll send trips to the left side. Nielsen to the right side. Roberson in the gun. Roberson to throw. Being chased by Hager. Down he goes. Inside the 25 at about the 22-yard line. Well, Bryce stayed after him and finally caught him. Roberson's been tough to bring down in that game, but the Blazers get a big sack.
Huge third down play there by Hager to bring down Roberson. Like you said, Grant, he's kind of eluded the whole defense tonight up until that point.
McFarland will stand at his 10, and Hager really respecting the leg back at his 40. Oh, McFarland drops the football, and it's loose. The Blazers got him inside the 5-yard line. It's going to be 1st and goal, Torrington at the 2.
Just a huge play there by the Blazers. Wasn't able to keep the snap on that and tried picking it up off the ground, and all of a sudden he saw a bunch of maroon uniforms headed his direction and decided to run the wrong direction, Grant. So huge play there by Torrington, bringing up this 1st and goal.
Yeah, those special teams, they can be special or they can kill you. And that was a big gut punch there to Newcastle. Now the Blazers got it on the doorstep. Bivens is in the shotgun. Got an extra blocker in there. Going to keep it himself. Bivens towards the goal line. He's across. Touchdown, Torrington. With his 3rd 2-yard touchdown run of the night, Bo Bivens.
We've seen that, I think, all 3 times. Grant, same play, drawn up. Bo just able to squeak through on the right side of the offensive line and put the Blazers, or add to the Blazers' lead, sorry.
Miller out to attempt the point after. As Torrington's lead a little more comfortable now. Snap is good, hold is down, kick is on the way, and it is good. And so with 4:15 left in the ball game, Clark and Associates scoreboard, it's Torrington 28, Newcastle 14, back to Wiseman and 30.
Specializing in custom cattle feeding, Dinklage Feed Yards features old-fashioned reliability and commitment to create better feeding and marketing opportunities, including specialty programs such as Verified Natural and NHTC. Dinklage ranks as the top choice of progressive cattle feeders throughout the country, and our financing department offers a prompt, convenient, and competitive response to our customers' cattle or feed financing needs. Make Dinklage a part of your team and allow us to maximize your profits. Dinklage Feed, East Highway 26, Torrington.
Well, a fumbled snap on a punt deep in Dogie territory, and they give it to Torrington on the 2-yard line. Next play, Bivens goes in for his 3rd touchdown of the night, and not just like that, it's 28-14 with just over 4 to play.
Nice to see on that play. Torrington never gave up on anything. You know, a lot of times you'll see the special teams guys on a punt, they'll go make contact with the guy in front of them and then turn around and head downfield, but that wasn't the case here. I think there was 4 or 5 of the Torrington guys that were still headed in toward the punter, and they were able to pounce on that ball, or pounce on him rather.
That gave it over to him on downs for the 2nd time tonight. And the Blazers bump their lead to 14. Miller boots it away. And this is towards the end zone and will be in the end zone for another Chase Miller touchback. And the Dogies will have it 1st and 10 at their 20-yard line. And here's our 3rd rain shower of the evening.
Grant, you'd said something a little bit ago about special teams either hurting you or helping you, and we've seen Chase Miller help our special teams all year long. I think that was number 21 on the touchback tally, wasn't it?
Such a weapon. Just an absolute weapon. Scoring points and kicking off. You can't ever say enough about it. Now the Dogies in a bit of disarray. Is coming in late to the play is freshman Jonathan Anderson. That's a freshman thing to do. Roberson to throw, fires, it's caught. Tysted, left side, 1st down, tackled by Miller at the 31-yard line. Newcastle will go to the air now. Clock stopped, 4:08. They'll set the chains and wind it again. Dogies have 2 timeouts remaining. Raining hard here at Wiseman Field. Roberson, quick hitter, first, it's picked up! Deegan Keith to the 10, 5, touchdown Torrington! A pick 6 by Deegan.
And Deegan just sniffed that out. I was watching from the sidelines. He was all in on that one. I don't know if he just anticipated that as the play or what, but he was able to jump right in front of that ball and take off to the end zone. So great play there by Deegan Keith.
How about 31 yards, interception return for a touchdown, Deegan Keith. Man, has he made his mark defensively this year for the Blazers.
I think we talk about him quite a bit every broadcast, don't we, Grant? He's been amazing on that side of the football.
And with that stat, he'll come out of this week as the Blazers' leading defender. What a play. Deegan Keith. Miller out to attempt the point after. Kick is on the way, and it is good. And the Blazers are going to march to 5-0 in conference play. 3:46 left. It's Torrington 35, Newcastle 14. Back to Wiseman, 30 seconds.
Charge surprise fees, but Domino's is giving away $50 million worth of surprise frees, like free pizza, lava cakes, or cheesy bread when you order delivery online. And we found some unique ways to get the word out.
Like shouting from the rooftop!
Screaming it! We even called Paul Revere.
Free lava cakes are coming!
Order delivery online and you could get a surprise free from Domino's. No purchase necessary. Open U.S. residents 13 and up through 11/21/21. Odds of winning are 1 in 14. See rules at surprisefrees.domino's.com for free entry, blackout dates, restrictions, and details.
Grant Jones, Travis Reinhart, Bubba Keith back here. Well, that was electric. You talked about that, Travis, as Keith had that thing pegged up from the start, didn't he?
He did, and like I just was mentioning during the break, thinking back on it, he was full stride headed toward the end zone when he caught that ball.
All he had to do was haul it in, and he was gone. Roberson or McConkey or somebody made a pretty good attempt on him. Almost got him before the goal line, but Keith got it across for the pick 6. And Miller, this one going to be out of bounds, or did it go into the end zone? Going to be out of bounds. So a rare miss by Chase will put this one all the way up to the 35-yard line.
Go ahead and give Chase the benefit of the doubt. That field's a little wet, so maybe it slipped off the side of his foot. I don't know that I've seen him do that in quite a while.
Had a chance to get into the end zone, but squirted out at the 1-yard line. So 1st and 10 Dogies, all over but the shouting here. 3:46 left, and now the 3-touchdown lead for the Blazers, who will take to the road next week at arch rival Wheatland. The 2 top dogs going at it in Class 2A East. Roberson, little flare out coming. Perino's got it, working his way into the Blazers secondary and steps out of bounds at the 45-yard line. Escorted out there by Carson Schultz. They'll put it down at the 46. Newcastle's 8th first down of the night. That'll stop the clock with 3:38 left. Two receivers right, 2 to the left for Newcastle. Roberson, straight drop back, has time. Now it's breaking down on him. He runs away from it. Rolling left, hangs this one up, and a perfect strike to Nielsen inside the 25, out of bounds at the 18-yard line. What a pass by Roberson. Hit Nielsen in stride for the big first down.
About a 37-yard pickup there. You're right, Grant. And Roberson rolled out to the left and was just able to buy some time. And Nielsen able to separate from his defender and make that huge play.
You feel good for this kid, and he's quite a quarterback. How about being injured as a junior with a torn ACL on the second play of the game last year? First game of the season. Terrible. But he's back and playing very well here tonight. Here's a quick hitter to Tysted. Short gainer here, pulled down by Perriott. They'll give him 5 on the play, 2nd and 5.
Well, and Grant, like you said, it's nice to see these. He's had some bad luck in his high school career, but come back and is playing a great game tonight and had a pretty good season so far, really.
Newcastle send 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Roberson's in the gun, Perino beside him, and this will be blown dead. False start, Newcastle.
Yeah, unfortunately, everybody was moving that time except for the snapper, so a little bit of bad luck there. It's going to push Newcastle back 5 yards.
That'll bring up a 2nd down and 11 situation here for the Dogies. Still in the red zone at the 19-yard line. Receiving set is 2 by 2. Roberson to throw, a little flare out. Perino, this one's almost taken away by Brendan Flock. And that was a very similar deal. Little flare out to the side. Looked exactly like what Deegan Keith took to the house.
It did. The only difference was Brendan got bumped a little bit there, I think, and so he wasn't able to haul it in, but did break up the play.
Newcastle will take a timeout here to leave them with 1. At the 2:06 mark on the Clark & Associates scoreboard here in the 4th quarter. It's Torrington 35, Newcastle 14, back in 30.
Hi, this is Kelly Sittner, president of First State Bank in Torrington. Win big with First State Bank. The MVP goes to our totally free checking, an account for personal or business that is truly free. No minimum balance requirement and no monthly fees. You'll get a free instant issued Visa debit card plus a free gift, a cozy Sherpa fleece blanket, perfect for keeping warm in the bleachers at the game. So win big with our totally free checking account. First State Bank in Torrington, division of Glacier Bank, your first choice in banking. Member FDIC.
As we said, just 2 games left in the regular season, on the road at Wheatland next week and home to finish things out against Burns. And then we'll see what the playoffs have to bring. Blazers fighting to try to get that number 1 seed and home field throughout. They'd pretty much have to have a victory at Wheatland next week to do it. Should just be a great game. We're already starting to think about that one. 3rd down and 11, Dogies from the 19. Roberson receiving some heat, fires towards the end zone. It's caught out of bounds at the 2-yard line as Hogan Tystad hauls it in.
Nice pass there by Robertson, and Tystad able to bring it down, like you said, Grant, all the way down to the 2, so sets up 1st and goal for the Dogies.
Two to the left, 1 to the right for Newcastle. McConkey's in motion. Fake the give to him. Roberson going to keep it, and he's hit hard. Still falls forward, close to the end zone. I don't think he got there. Carson Schultz hit him low hard in the backfield, and Roberson just shook it off. Said, I'm going to keep going. Timeout, Dogies. They've spent their last one. And that will give us a chance to take another break here. Minute 46 left, 35-14, Blazers back in 30.
Looking
Looking to replace the windows and doors in your home or have a new construction project? Then look no further than Gherkin Windows and Doors, available at Blodorn Lumber in Torrington. Stop in today and see their impressive product gallery. With over 80 years of manufacturing experience and expertise, get the quality that you deserve with Gherkin Windows and Doors. It's all available at Blodorn Lumber in Torrington. Stop and see their display today, 219 West 21st Avenue.
Flip over on your FM dial shortly here over to 98.3. You can always catch it online too, KGOS KERM. Tim Hurst with the high school football scoreboard show coming up 10:05 tonight on KERM FM.
Well, Tim's always prepping for that. I know throughout this game I'm getting score updates from him, so I know he's paying attention to everything going on across the state in all classes. Great show, so
he'll run it all down for you at 10:05 tonight. Newcastle at the doorstep. Dogies going to try to get a feel-good score here towards the end of the game. They got it at the 1, and Roberson bobbles the shotgun snap. I think it's still loose in there. The Blazers have it. Or did McConkey plunk it out of the air? Boy, that thing's been a hot potato tonight. I think McConkey got it.
That thing shot 4 or 5 feet over all the players.
They'll lose a yard. Newcastle quickly back up here on 3rd and goal. Fake the give. They're going to throw. This is incomplete. Looking for Tysted in a lot of company of Maroon. Lucky for Newcastle, that wasn't picked off. 4th and goal. And again, just a minute 19 left here in this one. The 3-touchdown lead for Torrington.
No timeouts left for Newcastle, so not an opportunity to talk about anything. This is make it or break it for them. Been trying to score before the game's over.
Power ice set. Roberson just going to keep it himself. Plow forward. Roberson, no indication yet. Yes, he is in. 2-yard touchdown, Newcastle.
And as I'd mentioned before, 6'2", 200 pounds, and he's got his line ahead of him. We watched him run pretty hard all night long, so just powered forward there, picked up the 2 yards and the score for Newcastle.
Well, the Blazers are going to win this one tonight, but this certainly was not a one-sided ball game. Now they look like they might go for 2 on the swinging gate. Roberson going to throw to the end zone, and it's good. Towards Chick. Yeah, Aiden Chick.
Well, Grant, does Newcastle have an onside kick in their repertoire?
That makes it 35-22. And the 4th quarter that would never end here. 1:14 left. On homecoming night, it's going to be a happy one for the Blazers, although you never like to give up a touchdown late. And did I hear Jeff Hawley say 20-14, Wheatland, over Tongue River? Goodness. Tight one for the Bulldogs at home tonight.
Wheatland's had a rough 2 weeks, taking a loss last week and then not getting by what we thought they should have won in the game this week. That doesn't take anything away from us traveling to Wheatland.
I have a feeling they'll be up for the boys in white and maroon next week.
Well, you've mentioned it several times, and it stands true. Those rivalry games, you don't know what's going to happen, and everybody's going to be amped and ready to go. So should be a good one next week.
That, incidentally, is 7 o'clock kick, and, of course, we'll have that for you, whether listening or watching. So McFarland to boot it away after the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And this is just a little pooch kick that wisely Dylan Packard will watch sail out of bounds. And I believe that would be a 10-yard penalty from the spot that it went out. Let's see how they figure this one out.
Not so sure Newcastle wasn't maybe trying to attempt an onside kick there, just a little bit too much leg in that. I know you got to get it to go 10 yards, but not enough hop off the ground on that initial contact. And like you said, Grant, it rolls out of bounds. So they'll sort out where to place the ball for the Blazers here with 1:14 to go in the game.
How about this? Was I right? No, it's just 5 yards. I took a stab at being an official, and I was wrong again. I was close, though. Victory formation here for Bo Bivens and the Blazers. Down on the knee it goes. You'll have to do that one more time, and this will be in the books. As we're at a minute to play now. Torrington going to run their record to 5-2. First loss of the season was to Gearing here, and then a whole lot of mess happened the next week. Illness, injuries, and ended up what you never want to do, forfeit a game to Douglas. But Torrington has won everything since, and they win it tonight. Final score from Wiseman Field. Torrington 35, Newcastle 22 as the Blazers victorious on homecoming here tonight. Well, a lot more coming your way. We'll run through your post-game stats, brought to you by number 34, and we'll also chat with head coach Russell Steinmetz coming up after this 2-minute break.
Football and volleyball. Heartland Embroidery is ready to dress you up in the perfect apparel to root for your favorite team. They've got all you'll need to represent the Doggers, Blazers, and Cyclones, and anything in the store can be customized to show your favorite students or player's number and name. Don't forget about Cowboy football. Heartland Embroidery is proud to be the area's largest retailer of cowboy gear and apparel. It's all at Heartland Embroidery, downtown Torrington.
Behind every farm or ranch is a family. At J.G. Elliott Insurance Center, we treat all of our clients like family. I'm Kyle Rafferty, and we can provide insurance coverage for your farm, ranch, machinery, and livestock, and any other insurance needs you might have. The right insurance can help you protect your family, your future, and keep your operation running in any season. Let us protect what means the most to you. Give me a call or stop by my office in Torrington. J.G. Elliott Insurance Center, a Platte Valley company.
Landscaping Plus on East Highway 26 in Torrington not only serves the community with a personal touch for lawn and garden designs, but they also carry and sell sprinkler parts, weed barrier, and edging for all you do-it-yourselfers out there. Once you stop in, you'll find all kinds of additional items you'll want to add to your lawn and gardens. Plus, Rob will be more than happy to discuss design ideas that you might want to incorporate into your landscaping. Just make the call to 532-6067. Landscaping Plus in Torrington.
The heart. It's a big deal to your overall health. At Memorial Hospital of Converse County, we have a team of dedicated healthcare providers who make patient-centered care the hallmark of what they do. Dr. Alan Mattern, a board-certified cardiologist and graduate of the Yale School of Medicine, sees patients weekly in our medical office building, and our cardiopulmonary team focuses on heart and lung health with tireless dedication. We are proving that bigger isn't always better at Memorial Hospital of Converse County. Find out more at conversehospital.com.
Blazers win it tonight, 35-22, to stay undefeated in Class 2A East, with a big one coming up next week on the road at Wheatland. Into the game wrap-up is brought to you by number 34. Number 34 at 117 West 22nd Avenue in Torrington knows that young people face difficulties socially as well as keeping up with day-to-day life. That's when number 34 is available, not only to the individual, but to the family as a whole, offering counseling, therapy, and wraparound services to all who qualify. Structured, creative, and individualized programs set up to address all of life's issues. That's number 34. Give Shout a call, 532-0134, bringing you end of the game stats. Well, this was kind of a seesaw, back and forth affair. I think the only difference is the Blazers got a couple of chunks of scores at the beginning and towards the end of the third quarter to put it away. Blazers strike first, 5:51 left. Cole Perriott dashes in from 6 yards out. Miller's kick made it 7-0. Then in the beginning of the second quarter, Bivens with one of his 3 touchdown runs tonight at the 11:57 mark, this one from 2 yards out. Miller's kick made it 14-0. Then Newcastle comes back. 7:19 left, second quarter, as Nielsen, a 30-yard catch from Roberson. The kick was good, and that made the halftime score 14-7. Third quarter, Blazers strike first, 7:40 left. Bivens again, another 2-yard run. The kick was good. That made it 21-7. Then Newcastle strikes back. Minute 20 left as McConkey with his lone touchdown tonight, this one from a yard out. The kick made it 21-14. And then the Blazers go back up again by 2 touchdowns in the fourth quarter, 4:15 left. Bo once again with a 2-yard touchdown run. The kick made it 28-14. And then the sealer with 3:46 left. Deegan Keith steps in front of a flare-out screen and dashes 31 yards for the pick 6 interception return. The kick made it 35-14. Newcastle scores towards the end of the game as Roberson takes it in from 2 yards out. They go for 2 and score on it, and that makes the final score 35-22 Blazers. Torrington finishes the game with 11 first downs, Newcastle with 10. The Blazers penalized 8 times for 59 yards tonight. Newcastle just penalized 3 times for 20 yards. One fumble by the Dogies, that was on a punt return, and they also turned the ball over on downs twice. No turnovers tonight for the Torrington Trailblazers. Over to Travis here for a further look at your team and individual stats.
All right, thanks, Grant. So we'll take a look at Newcastle quick. McConkey ran the ball tonight 7 times for 28 yards. Robertson was their leading rusher. He ran the ball 15 times for 55 yards, and Perino carried the ball 3 times for 7 yards. So on the night, Newcastle ran the ball 25 times for 90 yards. Through the air, Robertson did a pretty good job. He threw the ball 18 times, completing 13 of those passes for 188 yards. His receivers tonight, Tystad caught the ball 6 times for 42 yards. Nielsen was his main target to go to in some big plays. He caught the ball 6 times for 126 yards. Chick caught the ball twice for 3. McConkey caught the ball once out of the backfield for 7 yards, and Perino once out of the backfield for 7 yards. So, total of 278 yards of offense for the Dogies tonight. Taking a look at Torrington's offensive stats, Perriott ran the ball 8 times for 17 yards. Schultz carried the ball 6 times for 19 yards. Hager 4 times for 11. And just like we saw with Newcastle, our quarterback led the night rushing tonight as well. Bo Bivens carried the ball 11 times for 38 yards. Through the air tonight, Bo threw, I think, more than I've seen him throw this year. He had 32 pass attempts, completing 23 of those for 163 yards. His targets tonight, he threw to Keith twice, no receptions there. He hit Flock, threw to Flock 4 times for 33 yards. Miller had 6 passes thrown his way for 16 yards. And Kaiser Wolf had 8 passes thrown his way for 102 yards. Cole Perriott also in the first half with 2 passes and 9 yards. So 248 yards of total offense for the Blazers tonight in this contest.
Awesome, Travis. Thank you very much for handling the stats. Always good to take a look at that here towards the conclusion of our ball game. Hey, we're joined by head coach Russell Steinmetz of the Torrington Trailblazers, and boy, coach, I tell you, not an easy ball game for you. Newcastle made you earn it, but you got key touchdowns at times of the game that kept the lead palpable, I'd say.
Yes, absolutely. you know, we had a little cushion all the way through the game, which was nice. You know, halftime I didn't feel like we were winning. On the scoreboard we were, just because that second quarter was pretty rough for us. A lot of poor execution on offense and a lot of missed assignments on defense. So not a good combination there for that second quarter. But, yeah, we were able to get some of those, you know, the ball in the end zone when we needed to keep that lead.
This is the kind of game where you never know when this is going to happen, but special teams ended up being big for you guys and special for you.
Yes, absolutely. You know, they muffed that punt at the, you know, it was a bad snap, and we were able to get down there. And then, but, you know, one thing that just really sticks out in my mind was Deegan Keith defensively. And what he does for us offensively that nobody really sees, it doesn't go down in the stats, but I mean he's out there aligning people correctly, make sure that we're in the correct formation, that we're running the correct routes, we're blocking the correct guys. I mean, just a very unselfish player and just a key player to this Blazer football.
He's going to be your leading defender with that pick six coming out of stats this week, and boy, he really was all around the football for sure. I thought, you know, another big key in the ball game too is your 0 in the turnover department tonight.
Yeah, that is nice to be 0 in that category. You know, I still would have liked to taken a couple more takeaways from them. There was a couple times the ball was on the ground where we should have had it. You know, we missed a pick right there at the end when they were driving for their last touchdown. We switched up the coverages, and Flock made a great jump on the ball, but we just weren't able to come up with the ball. So, no, great to win that turnover category.
Well, Coach, great game tonight. You know, as I sit here and I look at the stats all the time, kind of see what they tell me about the game. You know, Newcastle had a couple of big plays, and they were at the right time for you. Your defense stood up and did a great job. Talk a little bit about that. You know, those plays didn't hurt you at all. They really, I mean, didn't impact the game a ton.
Yeah, I mean, I knew they were going to get some chunk plays. You know, Coach Consman has those kids playing well, believing, and, you know, they had a lot of confidence coming into this game with 2 conference victories. And so I knew they were going to get some chunk yards. You know, we bid on when their touchdown in the first half, they ran toss pass, and we bid on it. And, you know, our corner was still there, just wasn't dominant. So that was probably the one that really did hurt us in that chunk yardage. But, no, I will agree that there was times where they would get a big chunk and we would get a stop or something like that. So, no, it was good.
Well, Bo, with 3 touchdown runs of 2 yards tonight, you get close to the end zone, and you're leaning on that senior quarterback to get it done for you and get it into the end zone, and he did that tonight.
Yeah, I mean, every game you just see him taking another step. And, I mean, there was one where he checked an audible tonight, and so it was kind of cool to see him do that. We were in a run, and he checked it to a pass. So it's neat to see what he's doing and how he is excelling at his position.
All right. Well, we appreciate it, Russell, and I guess we do have that one little game next week, don't we?
Yeah.
Coming up.
Little one.
Yeah, little one. So your thoughts on the big one going over to Wheatland next week?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we talked a little bit about it at the end of the game with the team. I mean, it's gonna take every single one of us to be on our A game. We need to be on our A game. We know Wheatland's gonna be tough, physical. We're on the road to them. So no, I'm excited for the challenge, and let's go take it to them.
Absolutely. Go enjoy this one, and we'll chat with you this week. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Head coach Russell Steinmetz of the Torrington Trailblazers, and that will do it for us tonight. We want to send out some thank yous. Ryan Caith doesn't get on the air at all here with us tonight. We got to change that. Throw on a new microphone or something for him. He can say some wise words.
I don't know, Grant. He's pretty busy over there, doing a great job with that.
And we appreciate that. You know, getting that telecast going so that everybody can watch it on KGOS Sports on YouTube. Big thanks to him, John Gunn, back at the radio station, getting all set right now. With Tim Hurst, and Tim's got his nose in the computer, you can bet right now, getting those final scores coming in from across the state. That will hit the airwaves on Kerm FM 98.3 at 10:05 tonight. So thanks, guys. Really appreciate all you do back there. So that will do it from here. For Travis Reinhardt, Grant Jones, reminding you of the final score as the Blazers get a big homecoming victory tonight over Newcastle. 35-22, run their record to 5-0. Big game next week on the road at Wheatland. Make sure you don't miss it. 7 o'clock kickoff next Friday night here on KGOS. That'll do it for us. Don't forget about Tim's show, the Pokes tomorrow at 5 o'clock at Air Force, the Broncos on Sunday at 11 o'clock at Pittsburgh. So long from Wiseman Field, everybody. Have a great weekend.